Yes, sir.
Yeah, this the next level, y'all. Hold on. Y'all thought it was just gonna always be me and RMJR.
Hey, man, it's up.
Hold on. Let me make sure we got this thing. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Make sure we got it. Boom. We good on my end. I'm good on my end. You got yours ready yet?
All right, hold on. Let me
You
do.
got yours ready yet?
Let me do this.
And so, just when we thought it
I
would
got you. I got you.
things a little bit more.
I got you. Y'all know RMJR, that nigga, he went to Howard, so he got to take all day. We finna crank this bitch up, though. Is it rigged? Is it rigged?
I'm gonna save my opinion for later.
Nigga can't rig passing the ball. Nigga can't rig goddamn
You can if you in, huh?
throwing a pass.
Let's save it. Let's save
You
it.
can't rig.
Let's save it.
Okay.
Let's save it.
Let's save it. He say let's save it.
Absolutely.
You can't rig hitting the shot. You can't rig.
Man, you crazy.
You one of them, you think they got magnets. You one of them niggas think they got magnets in the rim.
You posted it, then you posted.
I just posted a question. I didn't say what I believe. I didn't say if I felt that way or not.
So do you feel like that or not?
Nope. Ain't no motherfucking magnets in the rims, nigga.
Okay.
Nigga gonna hit that bitch how he not, nigga.
Okay.
Can't put no motherfucking magnet in the rim.
Okay. It's $1 billion industry.
Look, we got some different opinions today, and we finna tap in with it. Cause get what? They thought it was just gonna always be me and you arguing. But get what? We finna take it to the next level. Today, we got two people going against each other, and these two very credible people. Both of them done played ball before. My nigga, we shots out my nigga True Soldier. I played ball with him. My nigga could have went to the Major League Baseball. My nigga could have went to the Major League Baseball. He was a cold ass nigga. I'm talking about knocking home runs, knocking triples, knocking doubles. Goddamn.
You were there?
I was there. We played on the same team.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there.
Okay.
This is
the war of words. I'm just making sure you were there. I'm just making sure
cold.
I'm making sure you were there.
I can vouch for him.
Okay.
That nigga the truth. He was cold. And he got scholarships to play in college and everything. That nigga was
I'm
real
just making sure you were there.
I don't know about the other guests. I don't know what he had going on, but the nigga who I got on here today, the True Soldier, that nigga was goddamn smacking shit for real.
Hey man,
bullshit. That nigga could have played Major League Baseball, man. No bullshit. That's the truth.
Okay, I ain't never see the next guest play ball, but I know in this arena he smacking. Okay, and he doing this thing big time. That's why I want to debate him. So
you just got the nigga got hair and you ain't got no hair.
I don't want no hair, man.
Okay,
what kind of crybaby junk you got going?
He got dreads and you ain't got no hair, so you want to ride with a nigga because they got hair. Okay,
you can't be out of cue ball. He doing it. Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on with it.
This your boy Poonie, Moonie,
RMJR,
and this is
the war of words. Y'all know what it is. Let's go.
What going on?
Let's go, man. First,
look, tell them what we got going on first.
Hey, man.
The new way we coming. You break it down to him.
The new way we coming. Y'all know sometimes I'm going to give him that work and he going to try to give me that work. It ain't going to go how you think it's going to go. And sometimes we going to bring in people who just want to debate and fire each other up. And we going to be the judge on who win, or you get in the comments and tell us, hey, he fired him up. Y'all go to the comments.
So look, we got some real debaters in the building today. So first, we're gonna bring in somebody y'all probably know. You know what I'm saying? He been in a lot of controversy in the city. You know what I'm saying?
Face all over the place.
Face all over the place. He done been in the newspaper, on the news, in your local clubs,
In jail.
in jail,
Yeah,
everything.
he done been everywhere.
This nigga burning flags and some more shit.
He been everywhere, man. He been everywhere.
Him and his old lady, he's so big, him and his old lady got into it, it went viral. You feel me?
Yeah, they
But
gonna
this ain't what we here for today. We ain't
Nah.
trying to get it out of that. We ain't trying to get it out of that, but we just trying to let y'all know. Shouts out to my dog, C-Grimey.
What up, dog? Thank y'all for having me, man. I appreciate being on the War Words, man. I love y'all, black brothers. And shout out to
bro.
Tennessee, the Southeast, and the whole country, man. You already know what it is. C-Grimey, artist, political pundit, community activist, man. That's me, man. And JR, just to let you know, I've been hooping for a long time, and I had scholarships to go D1. I accepted a scholarship at North Carolina A&T, but didn't ever make it. I was too deep in the streets. But I'm a true hooper, point guard extraordinaire. Averaged a double at Red Bank. You can look me up, cuz.
Hold on. You had what year you come out?
05.
So you had D1 offers in 05?
Hell yeah.
To what school?
North Carolina A&T, North Carolina Agriculture and Technology.
That's the only one you had? I'm asking.
HBC. I had some others to some smaller schools in the country, in like the sticks. But that was like the biggest school in the biggest town.
So how many points you average? Because you say you average a double. How many points you average?
12 points, 10 assists.
And you came out of 05?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to look you up.
Look me up, baby.
So with that being said, look, we got our next guest coming in. We got our next guest coming in. The Truth Soldier. I'm talking about one of the coldest baseball players to ever come out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. I know y'all black folks don't really tap into the baseball players. You know what I'm saying? But this dude right here, I'm talking about this dude was the truth. And I seen it with my own eyes. And he ain't gonna do nothing but tell you the truth. And he a real conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? He all about the conspiracy.
That's my type of guy.
He all about the conspiracies.
That's my type of guy, man.
But all I can tell you is the nigga was cold in that baseball. You feel me? And that's the truth. And that's my dog, Quintel Tillerson, aka
Truth
Soldier.
Yo, what's happening, folks? What's happening, people? What's happening? Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that introduction, man. Appreciate that introduction.
Jaguar shirt on. Look at him.
Yeah, you know, Travis Hunter. That's a Jackson State boy, man. You know,
so
I'm always
before you started, tell him a little bit about yourself, man. Tell him what you went to college.
Obviously, you know who I am, man. I'm a true soldier, man. Just out here keeping it real. Gotta tell the truth, you know what I'm saying, at all times, man. Well, I appreciate you telling me. I was good at baseball, bro. Maybe major league, borderline, nigga. But I probably would have made it. I could have made it.
So he put a little cap on it for you.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I tried out with the Lookouts. I gave it a shot.
Okay.
Well, hold up. That ain't no cap then.
So you see what I'm saying? So
I gave it a shot. I gave it a shot with the Lookouts. Okay. I tried. You know, okay. I chose college route, man. You know. And I could have played at Jackson State if I wanted to, but I love the boom a little more, bro. So it is what it is. But I'm a Jackson State Tiger all day, every day. I love, bro. So I was Jackson State before Dion and them. I don't. Y'all niggas just came in. I've been Jackson State. I bleed blue, bro.
Where you went to college at?
Jackson State University, Jackson, Mississippi.
Okay. You heard that?
So you went
the Sonic Boom of the South too. Now don't get it twisted.
He went to the Jackson State.
Was in the band too.
I was in the band too, so I got the marches. I got the march and the boom. So I could have played baseball too on a scholarship, but I went to school on academics, bro. I was smart, bro. I ain't need sports, bro. That's something a lot of folks don't tell these young folks, bro. You don't really need sports. You can make it off of academics if you're smart enough.
Yeah, shouts out them tiny niggas.
yeah. You don't have to pick up a ball and dribble, nigga, to make it. You can outsmart them niggas.
Yeah, shouts out them tiny niggas, man. So
yeah, that's what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? We was pretty good, man. We actually, me and Mo And the guys that we were with at China, we made China baseball good. Nigga, them niggas was sorry before we got there.
Tell them where we came from, though.
Bro, we was beating them.
Who do we play for? Tell them our coach.
Oh, bro, Coach Glenn, bro.
Coach Glenn.
Glenn Swafford, bro. He don't do nothing.
Glenn Swafford.
Glenn Swafford, bro. One of his best, bro. You know, I ain't gonna lie. Shit.
What's the team that we played for?
The Clowns, nigga.
Clowns.
Clowns, bro. We beat everybody, bro.
Let me tell y'all something. Every team we played against, they was the Atlanta Braves, the Boston Red Sox, the
Central Parks. You remember the Central Parks, nigga? The niggas had Central Park as their mascot.
Guess what? We was Negro League teams. We was the only team in the Little League facility that was Little League. We was Negro League teams. We was at one point we was the Harlem Stars. And then we was the Indianapolis Clowns.
Okay.
You know,
and the Ethiopian Clowns too. That's where we started.
There you go.
We was in middle school. RJ, this is real. When Mo be telling you the basketball shit, I don't know. But that nigga in baseball, that nigga was real in baseball, bro. That nigga was for real. I couldn't throw him out. And I was a hand catcher, bro. I couldn't throw him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal that base.
Nigga might stand at second base and don't even touch the base.
Yeah, steal that
just to fuck with you.
Yeah. But with that being said, man, let's get on into it, man. So what we talking about today, RMJR?
So okay, we're gonna start with this. We're gonna start with this before we get into the magnets. C-Grimey, since we brought you in first, do you feel like the NBA, Major League Baseball, the NFL is rigged?
I do not. And let me start off with this. Let me start off with this disclaimer. Y'all know me, and y'all know I'm for the Black community first and foremost. My mission as a community organizer is I got into working for the community because I seen the gaps in the Black community. I'm for Black people. That's no knock against any other type of people, but those are my people. I'm familiar with the community, the needs and the wants of the community. So that's what I work for first. And I ain't never gonna be on the side of the colonizers. So first and foremost, fuck all the executives, owners, all of these billionaires that run these sports teams inequitably, using racism and classism to still oppress not only the players and staff that work for these teams, but the communities where they build stadiums, where they force taxpayers to pay for new stadiums that brings them minimal jobs and minimal equity back to their lives. So I just want the disclaimer. I am not on the side of them crackers or these rich elite executives. With that being said, I've been blessed to be around elite level college and pro athletes in different times of my life. And so I know for a fact that pro sports, specifically the NBA and the NFL, is not rigged. And actually my cousin, he was a major recruit in baseball as well in the past couple of years. He played for the Vols. So I know a little bit about MLB, but I can state for a fact that NBA and NFL is not rigged.
I gotta go at you, C-Grimey. I gotta go at you.
Let's go.
I gotta go at you. So, have you played in MLB or the NBA?
I have.
Put it on him.
We gotta argue about this. So you played.
I'm just trying to.
You ask him a question.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what. Asking? Yeah, that's what he asked.
You played in the Major League Baseball or the NBA?
If I would have played in the NBA or NFL, you would have introduced me as former NFL player or former NBA player. You know I didn't play in the major leagues.
Oh, okay. So how you know? For sure.
Hey, hold on. Was you listening?
He said.
Hold on. Tell him how you know.
He said.
No, RJ. RJ, you tell him because you was listening.
Put him on the screen.
RJ, you tell him because you was listening.
So
I'm listening too, but your cousin can lie to you too.
No, okay. So let me break this down about NBA. My cousin, DeMarcus.
Your cousin don't control the referees.
Hold on.
You didn't let me finish my sentence. Let me finish my sentence, and then you can rebuttal.
Let him talk. It really ain't. Let him talk. Let him talk.
My cousin DeMarcus was Kenya Martin's
DeMarcus who? Let's look him up. I'm googling him right now. DeMarcus who?
What's it? Give us his last name for context.
Bateman. DeMarcus Bateman.
Okay.
My cousin DeMarcus Bateman, and he was Kenya Martin's personal trainer. They went to high school together in Clarksville. He was his personal trainer at Cincinnati and all through his pro career.
He played for Tennessee. DeMarcus Bateman played for Tennessee.
My
you just
cousin went to college
for Tennessee.
No, he didn't play for the Vols. No.
Who played for the Vols?
Oh, my cousin that played baseball for the Vols.
Yeah.
I'll be glad when y'all come to me.
We coming. Just be patient, my nigga.
I know somebody played for the Vols.
This is
the war of words. So give him the rundown about your cousin and Kenya Martin.
So my cousin and Kenya Martin went to high school together in Christian County in Christian County, Kentucky. So they like brothers. He's been his personal trainer his whole career. So I've had some insight.
They went to high school together, and he is personal trainer.
Say what?
They played in high school together, and he is personal trainer.
Correct. Okay. Correct. And my cousin also coached in the Big Three. So I've had a firsthand look at.
We ain't asking is the big
hold on,
three.
let him talk. Let him talk, man.
No, we ain't asking is the big three.
Man, hold on.
We talking about the NBA.
Man, let the man talk. Man, this ain't about you, man.
Okay, go ahead.
I leave you, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So I've had a first-hand look on NBA practices.
Did you ever first-hand look at your cousin?
Hey, man. Let the man talk. Man. This about them debate.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna shut up.
So ready.
I'm gonna shut up.
Hey, so I've had a first.
For the war words, we apologize. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Cool. Me, I've had a first-hand look of NBA practices, pregame. I've got to watch games from the tunnel. Plus, my pop is a D1 level referee. My pops has refereed many high school championship games, and he currently referees for the G League, mainly in the Southeast region, mainly in the Georgia, Florida, North Florida region. He did most of his refereeing in North and South Carolina. So when I was back and forth from Tennessee to wherever my pop was on the East Coast, we ended up in South Carolina one year. My pops, I had to get a job, right? I'm like 13, 14. So I took the referee test to officially referee basketball at the YMCA in the rec leagues.
Be careful where you're going next, because Lil Mo Poonie was a referee at 1.2. So be careful.
And I was and on the real, I was an umpire too under Efren Stewart. Now, chill out.
That's all good. That's all good.
Go ahead.
So behind the scene of sports, coming up the levels, I have like a good perspective of what goes on behind the scenes. So that's how
I'm talking about with the owners.
Hold on.
Who own the sports.
Hey, man, let him talk so we can get.
I gotta throw that in there though.
No, I don't. I haven't met with any owners, executives.
Okay,
or front office people.
There we go.
But players, media, staff, coaches. I have interacted with those level of people.
Gotcha. Okay, hold on. So look, okay, just off going what you said. Now we finna go. Now we finna let the true soldier comment on it. You feel me? See what he got to say. Go ahead, true
Well,
soldier.
let's keep it real, bro. At the end of
Hold
the day,
up. Same question though. We gonna start off.
Hold on, true soldier.
So we gonna start off like this. Same question: is sports rigged, or is it just the natural game they letting them play?
But I'm saying he just gave his
it is
background
a.
and shit. Can we let
All
true soldier
right, hold on. I'm going to explain it to you.
Hold on, true soldier.
Hold on, let him go.
Before we get started, can we let true soldier give his background on why he official to talk about this shit? Cause
I mean, this man was talking about the. I mean, I know from firsthand knowledge, bro. Now, some people say firsthand knowledge, and then they go all off about my cousin. Well, nigga, my cousin was Reggie White. Firsthand knowledge, seeing it firsthand. I know what the NFL is capable of, bro. Let's keep it real.
The war of words. Come on with it.
Reggie was one of those good guys in the league that didn't want to play along with that system that they got going on. I mean, it is what it is. Look at his subsequent, what happened to him to get a ring. He had to leave his hometown team, Philadelphia, which I ended up liking the Eagles as a child, bro. I grew up liking the Eagles. And Reggie had a team, but they had one problem. You know, they had a black quarterback. So Randall Cunningham, you're not going to win no Super Bowl with no Randall Cunningham in no 80s around that time, bro. When you had the Cowboys, you had other teams that was just doing what they were doing. But Reggie is a top 3 legendary player all-time history in the NFL. So I know when my cousin, somebody I loved more than probably a lot of people know about, I know when he laid down and played along with the rig. Put it like that. Let's keep it real. Super Bowl for John Elway, Reggie only had 1 tackle. And he won Defensive Player of the Year that year. So he knew what his job was that day. Don't hit John Elway. And that's how you rig a game. You find the superstar, hey man, lay down that day, man. Okay. I got 2-3 million in the bank, 3-4-5 million in the bank. You know, my family's good. I got a championship. I'm good. You know, it's other people's turn to shine. The players, in order to rig a game, you're going to have a superstar. You're going to have one referee. You're going to have the scorekeeper who keep the time of the game. And you're going to need the media to play along when they need timeouts to get the algorithms together. The betting is about algorithms. You got to know when to put that perfect bet in. It's just like the stock market. You got to know when to place that perfect bet on the team when it's advantageous for you. And that's how Vegas controls the games. They make sure not enough games win that pay out that don't hurt them, but it keep the bettors happy because they winning something. You know what I'm saying? Because the NFL, the NBA, it don't matter what professional sports league, they got these contracts with these sports gambling sites now, bro. It's not like we talking about the olden days when you could rig a game when the mob was doing it. Now you got the fucking sports books doing it.
Which
nobody mentions that when you go into a FanDuel sports book, nigga, their job ain't to let you win. That's the casino job, is for you to lose. So that's what sports betting and versus entertainment is about. The entertainment side is, we like the game. We like looking at the big hits. We like at the dunks. We like the home runs. We like all that shit. That's part of entertainment. But it's calculations and algorithms that are attached to that. That nigga hit that home run that day, you up. He don't hit it that day, you might be eating ramen noodles.
But you didn't know that nigga. They knew he was finna throw a fastball though.
They don't know that, but they got enough. But look, they got enough scientific. Listen, fam. They got enough scientific data to know. All right, we know what 3 pitches this motherfucker throws.
Now we got the data. Not back then.
Yeah, back then we didn't have the data.
So
That's
hold on,
why. That's why you see the jealous old player be hating on the young player who be getting these fat ass contracts, like an old ass Shannon Sharp getting his ass in trouble. Nigga, come on, man. You was just a big dumb country nigga who could run the football. That's all you could do.
So
Now, when you step into the media, when you step into the media side of it, the media side is where they play along with trying to egg the bettors to a certain way. You know, they want to get people to believe. Look at that, I thought the Chiefs was gonna win the Super Bowl again. I should have known better. And I'm an Eagles fan. I grew up as an Eagles fan, and I should have seen between the lines. But I did make a little money off of it. Full disclaimer, I bet with the Eagles. I ain't no stupid fool. You gotta know when to be on the right side of this rig. This shit real, bro. People losing their livelihoods over this shit. Let's keep it real.
Let me ask you this. You said Reggie White is your cousin, right?
Yes. Blood cousin.
Okay.
Blood cousin, fam. Blood cousin.
I'm not disputing that at all. So
there ain't no dispute at all, nigga. We blood cousins. I can call his mama. His mama's my aunt. So
okay, cool. So let me ask you this. You said when Reggie White played in the Super Bowl, when he was playing for Green Bay, he played against John Elway and the Denver Broncos, correct?
Yep.
So you telling us that Reggie White told you that he his
he didn't have to tell me nothing. I watched the game.
Of course not. He didn't tell you nothing.
So he didn't have to tell me nothing. He loafed the whole game. I know I've been knowing my whole life. I know when he loafed. I know I watched him every down loaf on every play.
So let me ask you this. Did you have a conversation with him after the game?
Yes.
After the game, he told you he loafed.
Yeah, well, he's not gonna tell you he loafed. But I said, man, you missed 2 or 3 sacks and you missed 2 or 3 tackles for loss that probably would have changed the down and distance in that game, but it led to Terrell Davis getting touchdowns. See, that's how you rig a game. Make sure the superstar player plays dumb that day. Nigga, you dumb. You don't know how to play. You don't know how to play today because we paid you to know how to play.
So according to you, Reggie White was in on the read.
He had to be. It was Elway's day. It was his day.
So now what we're saying is that Reggie White is not this.
No, I'm saying no. Don't get it twisted. He ain't no legend. He a legend.
So now we're saying Reggie White is not this integrable Christian.
Who said it was in integrity? Who said it was integrity?
Bro, let me finish my sentence, bro.
Who said it was integrity?
So what you're saying?
When you paid to do a job, you do the job.
So what you're saying is Reggie White was not this integrable Christian man that we know. He was in on the.
He had great integrity. He played along with the script that day. What different? What part of that don't you understand? You play the role that you're told to play that day when you're at their level.
This man is saying his cousin Reggie White threw out his morals before.
What morals? He told to not play. He didn't play. That's what you do. So it happens with any player. It don't matter if it's a Reggie White or a Lawrence Taylor sending prostitutes to your fucking bedroom before the game. Them niggas had a lot of shit going on back in them days. But back in them days, the mob controlled the betting shit.
You compare your Christian cousin to a crackhead.
No, what I'm saying is,
hold on.
This is
the war of words. But let me say this.
When you play in the NFL, you done already said you gonna sacrifice something. So I mean, it don't matter if you're a Christian good man or you the nigga who smoke dope. You got one job for that owner, slave. You are a slave. NFL is just a modern day slave. It's a plantation.
This is the war of words.
It's a plantation, nigga. It's all you get your biggest, dumbest black niggas, you get your fastest niggas, you get your biggest, dumbest country white boys. You go and get you gotta go get your token Hispanic and your token Asian kicker every once in a while. And make it international, and you play the game. You sell a product. It's WWE. It's the same thing as WWE. Ain't no difference.
Is a professor at MIT. You telling me he's dumb? The boss is.
I'm not saying he's dumb. I'm saying he knows he's smart enough to know how to play the game.
Now let me tell y'all this.
Think about that.
When y'all asked him the question, when y'all asked him the introductory question, he said some things, but nothing that he said was rooted in fact. First, he said that in the 80s, because of racial tension, they didn't want a black man to win a black quarterback
They only had one.
To win a Super
They
Bowl.
only had one. They only had
Williams
one.
won in '88.
That's it. That's
in
it.
the 90s. What
That's
are you talking
it.
about,
Who
bro?
else? Name somebody else.
Bro,
You can't name nobody else because it wasn't nobody else.
Exactly.
Randall Cunningham was not winning. Warren Moon was not winning no Super Bowl.
Won the Super Bowl soon as they let black.
It's about generations, man. When you got a generation of quarterback, watch this.
We know until the early 80s they wouldn't even let a black man start.
Watch this. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
Because everybody was
when it's all said and done,
still don't want black quarterbacks to play.
Nobody will be past Tom Brady. So that's the end of that anyway. Nobody will pass Tom Brady. Nobody's gonna pass him.
Ain't nobody gonna be past Tom Brady. Best Shador Sanders. Sanders.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
As a black quarterback got a chance, he won the Super Bowl. What do you?
Bruh,
so
out of 58 Super Bowls, after 59 Super Bowls, you talking about 4 quarterbacks, bro. Look at all the white quarterbacks that have won the Super Bowl.
To Philly to win a Super Bowl. First of all, he wasn't traded. He was a free agent, and he went to Philly to get the bag.
Okay, you get the bag. That's part of the game. That's part of the monopoly chessboard of the NFL. You move where the money is. You go play where you can get the money. Reggie basically started this stupid ass shit in the first place. If we want to go really technical, all this free agency shit lead right back to Reggie. His Supreme Court case when he beat them, he beat the NFL. Because back then they was kind of running a modern day slavery system. You couldn't be no regular free agent where the name and rights to your name belong to yourself. It belongs to the owner.
Exactly. So
this is.
So he left.
Words. Come on with.
So he left Wisconsin. He left Wisconsin to where all them crackers is at to go to Philly to where black people was at, where they had black quarterbacks.
Who left where?
To win and get a bag.
Reggie could have stayed in Philly and won a Super Bowl. They could have won a Super Bowl.
Let me say something. Let Poonie Moonie say one thing. Yeah, C-Grimey, you going too hard on the white folks. Let me say this. This country would not be what it is without the white man. And Poonie Moonie, I love the white man.
That nigga crazy, boy. That nigga silly, boy. That nigga silly right here, boy.
Guess, man.
Without the white man.
I feel you, boy.
Put it back on the guess, man.
That nigga silly, man.
If you gonna say something that got some sense,
can I say okay?
Man, come on with it.
But without the white man, we wouldn't even be doing what we doing right now.
Look, white people are. I'm sorry, but this is off topic. But white people are the greatest scheming people ever to live, bro. They have schemed. They have schemed their way to the top.
You can't give them their props. Shouts out
Fuck no, hell no, I give them their props. They shouldn't even be on top, bro. I'm just saying, though, I don't want to get into no racial shit. I'm just saying, but they have schemed their way to the top, boy, and they win. They win.
I respect it. Good game.
I don't respect it.
The white man.
Because it's not God's way. It's not the way God intended it to be. Let's keep it like that. I don't want to get spiritual, but
the white man is the greatest person on earth.
Shit, never not as long as there's black people, bro, they can't never surpass what we capable of.
Hey man, y'all disregard that foolishness. He over here talking.
Yeah. I keep it real though, man. Look, to tell the truth, bro. When you coon and you spoon and you sambo for these white folks, bro, they still look at you as a nigga. It don't even matter. No matter what you can chuck and jive all you. Might as well keep it real. Why not keep it real? Why not keep it real though? I'd rather you keep it real.
Without the white man, we wouldn't even all four of us wouldn't even able to be on here right now if it wasn't for the white man.
That's not true. if it wasn't for the good Lord, I wouldn't be here. So I mean, I thank the good Lord, bro.
Hey, don't pay what the hell he just said. No attention. Hold up. Let's keep on subject.
The white man is the greatest. The white man is the one who made it.
Man, you done lost your damn man.
Silly, man. Boy, he's so
But
silly.
let's get back on subject, fellas.
All right, check
But
this out.
they run what we talking about, fam. But at the end of the day, let's get back to the real shit. When the sports betting shit, bro, it's a scam. If you can
hold up. We finna get into it. We finna get back to it. Cause I'm finna bring up an instance and I want both of y'all take on it. So we got an instance. In the Super Bowl, we going back to a Super Bowl. When the New England Patriots played the Seattle Seahawks. Y'all both remember that, right? Put all those.
Yeah.
So when Marshawn Lynch averaged 9 yards a carry in this game, at the end of the game, Pete Carroll threw the ball. That wasn't rigged. I'm asking.
Of course it was.
Not at all.
I disagree.
Hold up.
Of course it was.
Okay,
you know why? You want to know why it was part of the script.
They expected him to run the ball, so they was trying to go with the other play.
So okay,
exactly.
I want to hear this. C-Grimey, give us your take on this.
And I will be brief. It was not rigged. It is partly to what Mo. I don't know if I'm talking to Mo or Poonie
Moonie.
Okay. All right. It's partially to what Poonie said. It's not rigged at all. It's more racism and classism. Marshawn was killing all game. The whole reason, if you watch the game, the whole reason they were on the 3-yard line or 2-yard line or whatever it was is because of Marshawn. I think it was a 3rd and 1 or a 4th and 1, and Marshawn got them all the way. Anyway, if you remember that year, Marshawn, that was the whole I'm just here not to get fined. And he was doing a celebration where he was jumping in the end zone and grabbing his dick. Them crackers, for one, did not want Marshawn to be the MVP of the Super Bowl. And Pete Carroll, he wanted to
that makes it definitely part of the rig then.
He wanted to stay on code with the white man and white nationalism, and I'm smarter. So we don't gotta give it to Marshawn. We're gonna have Russell throw a touchdown so he can be MVP.
Russell's still black though.
And but look at the difference of character. We got gold teeth. I'm not talking to the media. I'm holding my dick. I got dreads. I'm hyphy. Y'all remember in college he knocked the motherfucker out.
Hey, but that nigga went to Cal Berkeley too, dog. But so don't act like that nigga something. That nigga ain't no thug. That nigga went to Cal Berkeley, nigga. That nigga smart.
Smart white man.
That nigga smart, bro. That nigga went to Cal Berkeley.
Bro, we all know you don't gotta be that smart. As long as you can be eligible.
You gotta be some kind of smart.
If you that guy on the court or the field.
I know his SAT scores is probably higher than mine.
And not to say that Marshawn is not smart or a genius, but we know as long as you eligible, these kids ain't even really, bro. How you really going to class if you transferring right after the season? You going to class while you gotta be eligible.
But that's the new generation, man. That ain't like Marshawn Lynch days.
So niggas didn't go to the league in sophomore, junior year.
They could, but when Maurice Claret tried that shit, the NFL wasn't going for it. They was like, no, they don't want freshmen.
That was
coming into the league.
And capitalism. That's
really got something about being a man, bro. It's a man's league, bro. A 19-year-old kid can't do the script that the motherfucking NFL want him to do. He too stupid and young. I need a mature mind that can read these X's and fucking O's when I put you in these classrooms. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, I seen what Reggie had to go through, bro. Like, this shit real. You are a professional athlete. You go to do your meetings. You do they give you the script. They tell you they script the plays anyway. So when you get out there, you have to execute. and then you don't execute when they tell you don't execute. You have to play within the parameters of what your contract tell you to do. Outside your contract, be leading these niggas to injuries, being somewhere they don't supposed to be, drunk driving, picking up, running, killing people. You know, all that shit doesn't happen in the NFL, bro. It's just a major ass soap opera, bro. So we can watch the NFL year round. It's like, nigga, it ain't no off season for the NFL. Niggas care more about the draft and the OTAs and what a nigga.
What's the nigga play for the Dolphins who got hit by the police? I mean, who got pulled over by the police?
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Hey, niggas care about more than that. I agree with the true soldier.
Yeah, it's all that
shit. A big story. That was a story for a week, and we didn't hear about it. But Tyreek,
that's because that's part of week one, nigga. That's what they call week one in NFL. You feel me?
Right now, you feel me? About it a year later.
Yeah, but it's week one. So week two, something new gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? It's like a diary, bro. Like the NFL is like a diary. Week to week, you catalog the week, which culminates at the end of the week. You play on Sunday. That right there alone makes more motherfuckers not go to church than any other thing on earth is football. People don't go to church because they'll rather sit and watch football at 1 o'clock p.m. because that's the truth.
The reason
people like football more than they'll get their ass up and go to hear a sermon about this might not be right because the league is controlled by demonic forces. I ain't gonna say go too deep, but it's evil. It's ran by evil folks, evil white people. That'll make you feel better.
Words.
For real.
The reason why that logic is flawed is because there's too many lower level players that
just need a check. They just need a check. They don't care about nothing but a check. They old lady nagging them. Baby mama needs some Pampers. They got about 3-4 of them. You know what I'm saying? Look, the characters of the NFL, they even play the stereotypical characters of being a nigga who don't take care of his responsibilities. He play football every week. And you see him out shining, bro, shining. Do you know that nigga got mortgage here, mortgage there? My cousin used to tell me, Reggie, tell me about this part, the business side. You got to pay mortgage, got car notes, you got rents, you got lights, water, sewer, still just like normal people, but you pay by the acre now because you live on a fucking bigger property.
The reason why that logic is flawed is because
that's how they lose their money. They don't invest.
There's too many lower level players that either during or after their career, it will be more lucrative financially for them to quote unquote give up the script. If how much would a Netflix documentary be worth if you had hard evidence that the NFL was we've seen people take on bigger
monsters. You don't remember the deflate? You don't remember the deflate with Tom Brady and they saying the ball grip the balls a little better. That can make a difference in the game.
Let me finish this point.
It can make a big difference.
Let me finish this point.
$1 million difference, $1 billion.
Let me finish this point, fellas. We've seen people in our country take on bigger monsters, the government, big pharma, with less resources than a brother who may have made a couple million and then can come out with some hard evidence against the NFL that will be worth hundreds of millions. That don't make sense.
I had a homeboy that tried that, man. He used to actually call. Listen, fam. I had a homeboy that actually used to call the NFL offices, bro. You cannot call these people and complain about NFL is entertainment. Read the disclaimer when they close the game out. This has been a presentation of the NFL. Any rights you use against us is prohibited. They are a corporation that is they can't be taxed. Now, baseball is different. Baseball regulated by the government. You didn't know that. That's why gambling in baseball is an automatic. You automatically banned for life in baseball.
The war. P-Rose.
In baseball, you get banned for life if you get caught gambling.
Jose Canseco, Pete Rose.
It don't matter who it is, bro. And if you betting on baseball, you banned for life. You can't do that in the other sports
because they got different rules.
They got different rules.
He made
Congress
you smoke on that.
Congress controls baseball's bylaws.
He made you smoke on that one.
Exactly. I've been smoking. I'm just saying.
Would you want the government controlling the bylaws of your business?
The truth.
No, because the NFL is not a sport. It's entertainment.
It's
entertainment.
At the same time,
entertainment.
It's still real though. It's not like it's fake. It's real. It's real as hell. Do you want to play the game?
WCW and WWF is real.
It's real. That's real. Wrestling is real. The script ain't real. It's fake. These people kick it with each other when the cameras ain't on. It's the same thing in politics. Niggas be like, man, Donald Trump. Nigga, he slapping Joe Biden high five.
The WWF is real and the
WWF
is real.
Even in politics, it's the same thing. These people, when the cameras ain't on, they get drunk together and kick it and have a good time and laugh at how they fucking over everybody. Same thing in Vegas, same thing in politics, same thing in sports entertainment, media, Hollywood, Weird, whatever you want to call that shit. All them people in together. They against us, the regular folks.
I don't disagree with that at all.
They against us. We regular people, bro. We're regular folks who fall for the scam. We fall for the scam.
Is the question.
Don't fall for the scam.
Let's stick on topic.
That is what I'm saying. The topic is sports betting. Sports betting is a scam. Don't fall for the scam. You can make some money off this shit. Trust me, I do. I make money off of it weekly. I'm not bragging, but I see how some of my homeboys who be hitting big, you got to be ready. You got to be ready when to catch the right rig. And you ride it. Shit, nigga, don't get paid. What, you want to sit around and not get paid and watch the sport and be mad and want to punch your TV because your favorite player fumbled the ball at the 1 yard line or threw the interception? Nigga, I'll tell you this about that Super Bowl. The Patriots could have easily been stopped on the 1 yard line for a safety, and the fucking Seahawks could have won the game. Nobody thought about that. The Seahawks had 2 timeouts on the 1 yard line with the Patriots with the ball after they intercepted it. Nigga, they needs Tom Brady to take a knee. They could have pushed him back into the end zone and got 2 points. And guess what? They would have been winning by 1. Just see, but people don't pay attention to that. Because it's about numbers. That number, they don't need that number. They need the Patriots to win by more than 2. They need certain teams to win by a certain number because the numbers line up that day. That's what they need.
That's what people.
I hate the fact that they be using people.
Do a lot of excessive sports gambling. Tell themselves,
bruh. The most money I ever made off sports betting.
Law of probability, bro.
I'm gonna keep it real. The most money I ever made off of sports betting was when Hank Aaron died, bro. I knew the Braves gonna win the World Series that year, bro. I just felt that shit when he died. Now I keep it real. I said, man, put a future on the Braves, nigga. Hank Aaron just died, nigga. That's a legend. No, matter of fact, top legend. Put $100 on the Braves to win the World Series before the season started. I cashed that ticket, fam, and won.
Okay, so let's switch gears now. Okay, we talked about that Super Bowl. Let's talk about another Super Bowl, and we're gonna switch the order this time. So, Cam Newton playing for the Carolina Panthers, playing against the Denver Broncos and Peyton Manning. So we're gonna go with True Soldier on this one.
All right.
Was it rigged? I believe this my take on it. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I want y'all to take. I believe Cam Newton got the call before the game after he won his MVP. Stand down.
Hold on. The way that nigga got his legs out, the way that nigga got his legs out on them interviews he doing, I believe he down with the system. I don't know, but let's see what Truth Soldier got to say about it.
That nigga sold That nigga sold. Sold. He put the price and he sold.
Elaborate.
He knew. All right, look. It's Peyton Manning, bro. Do I have to keep going past that, bro, to explain to folks what the fuck's going on? Past Peyton Manning, Von Miller.
Some people don't know. Give it to us.
Man, it's Peyton Manning, bro. He going out on top. That's not rocket science, fam. Do I have to explain anymore? But sports betting wasn't around then. See, here's the trip part.
Sports betting been around, just wherever you lived at.
Not legal sports betting. Not legal sports betting. Not legal sports betting. Not legal sports betting.
Weed ain't legal.
Legal sports betting, bro, didn't come along. Legal sports betting didn't come around till the pandemic, bro.
So now, first you reference the mob and
yes.
about sports betting throughout the country. Now, it's before the internet. And
no, I didn't say the internet.
You could always
legal betting.
You had an outlet.
Legal betting, bro. Legal betting.
You got a bookie, you can do it. But
that's illegal.
Finish your point, though.
The point is, before legal betting, nigga, Peyton Manning's going out on top. He's not going out like no sucker. Ray Lewis is not going out like no sucker. He going out on top. Super Bowl champion, retire. Jerome Bettis, I'm going out on top. That's how you supposed to. Aaron Rodgers was supposed to get that, but he a diva, so he not going out on top.
This is
LeBron.
Words. Come on with
LeBron James not going out on top.
Why not?
He not going out a Super Bowl. He not going out a champion. The legends get that, bro.
Hold on. So I gotta ask this question before we go to C-Grimey. This just to you. Put it back on True Soldier. So you telling me the NBA is not setting LeBron up as a legend?
He is. He already a living legend. He's not gonna get to go out right off into the sunset like how he wanted to, like winning a championship.
Jordan.
Yeah, he not Jordan, bro. And Jordan didn't even go out on top. He went out with the Wizards. He would, but he's still his impact is way different than LeBron.
That's his fault.
I mean, he had to save the game too, bro. Come on, basketball was kind of garbage right then.
Who saved the game?
Jordan did.
Hold on now. I've been letting niggas talk. But when the
niggas it ain't about you.
And the J, when the Michael and the Jordan got
tell him again, C-Grimey.
Because it ain't about you today.
Thank you.
Hold on.
I'm just keeping it real. Jordan saved the game and he did what he had to do.
When the M
Jordan
and the
did
J
save the game from the 80s till he retired.
He ain't immune from being a coon ass nigga too, bro. So don't get it twisted. He had a gambling problem too. That would probably cost. And I hate saying it. It probably cost his daddy his life, man.
This is
the war. It's facts.
If that's my son, if my son is Michael Jordan, I'm betting on that nigga every time, bro. I don't give a fuck what no nigga say. If my son was Michael Jordan, I would bet on that nigga every day. Every day. I would bet on him every day, even if I lose.
So
this is my son. So I know his daddy was in deep with the motherfucking bookies.
Probably so. So with that being said, what's your take on the Cam Newton Super Bowl situation?
See, gentlemen, we cannot have revisionist history. We gotta really look at history, and I'm really a sports guy.
Hold on, C-Grimey. Hold on. Listen to me. You just said revision as history. It's some viewers out there who don't understand what you mean by that.
So break it down.
You to break the revision of history by that. I ain't mean to interrupt you, my dog, but I want you to, cause you talking over niggas' heads right now.
Okay,
I need you to break that down.
I be on my TI shit. I be trying to use the big words. So we can't forget history as a whole. We can't just look at one moment and not remember how we got to that moment, right? You ain't just, we didn't just wake up today, men in our 30s and 40s. We have a backstory, right? Cam Newton was playing injured. He was running the ball a lot.
Where did this come from? That nigga was not injured.
That nigga got injured that game. He got hurt.
He got hurt.
What game? I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Bro, just go back. Everybody got YouTube. Everybody got YouTube.
Nigga look healthy in the Super Bowl to me, man. That nigga had on nice attire with the ashy ankles.
It's always from the couch.
This is the war.
Come on with it, C-Grimey.
Bro, it's always easy from the couch to say I would have dove on that ball with them 300-pound men diving on me. That nigga made a business decision in a split second that he regrets to this day.
Don't look like it to me. He look like he eating good and got smooth legs. Fuck what you talking about, bro. I don't know what that nigga owns.
He chose not to give up his ankle or knee or whatever was.
I don't know what path he chose, man. But
4 more years instead of diving on that ball, thinking that he would have another possession or whatever. I don't know, but rigged. Bro, we all played sports. Everybody started this show off by saying how they played sports.
You don't go RMJR. Everybody started out talking about how they played sports except RMJR.
So
except RMJR.
Because I understand it's not about me. So
RMJR.
Hey man, lay up off my man, bro. Like I just said, you don't have to pick up a ball to be successful, bro. You can outsmart people. You can outsmart people.
I do that to him all the time, so I know. I do that to him all the time.
Just outsmart him, bro.
Oh, words.
So to your point about that,
chess is a game. Chess is a game, and you can win at that.
Come on with it, C-Grimey.
Moonie. Revisionist history and all that going out on top bullshit. Most athletes stick around so they can get a bag way after the prime, after the championship.
What it's about.
They all, most of them do it. Muhammad Ali, we always talk about him.
All of them do it. Yeah, there ain't no most. It's all of them. They all do it. They all know the price that you gotta pay to be a professional. I love my cousin to death, bro. I can understand and kind of relate where he going, bro. Like the NFL it's got its own agenda, and you gotta respect that that's the way these leagues operate. The players are just temporary. They come and go. Legends come and go. Hall of Famers come and go. But the game, the supposed integrity of the game is long gone because, I mean, it's been compromised, bro. We should know that now that the players play along whatever they have to play along.
Let him make his point.
RJ, if they get the hardest video team and the best graphic designers, because they got their sauce and their professionalism and their talent, they're gonna be the best podcast and show. We talking about hundreds of $1 million payrolls that they go pick the best of the best so they can
$1 million payroll.
It ain't about fucking rigged. It's about small nuances that make a difference.
Okay,
that sound like rigged. That sound like rigged. That sound like rigged. See what I'm saying? You can't avoid they scared of the word rig. They scared of it. Because rigged insinuates something bad. Where rigged ain't necessarily connotated as bad. When you rig something, you're predicting the outcome through algorithms, through the dates, through the numerology. People don't want to go. I can't go too deep into that without having to explain it to folks, because naturally you're gonna say, "Oh, that's a conspiracy." But then you look at 2 and 2 equals 4. That's kind of how numerology works. The
So
2
that's
plus
not
2.
reading. That's using knowledge.
They
Why do we have to debate?
put the 2 out there, and you find it, and you add the other 2.
Hold on,
You
listen,
add the
check
other
this out.
2.
Check this out. I'm gonna ask you a question, C-Grimey.
Yes, sir.
All 3 of y'all alluded that y'all play sports. When you playing sports, don't you play to get to the biggest game to win the biggest game?
Exactly.
When
I
you
want
say,
to win the
of
World
course,
Series,
too.
bro.
So
I wanted to win the World Series as a kid.
With that being said, Cam Newton is on the biggest stage of his life in the Super Bowl, and you telling me he chose not to pick the ball up or dive on the ball when you a dive on the ball in Little League?
This is
The war.
Whoa,
I'm just asking a question.
Yes, let me answer that.
for the right amount of money, he will.
I appreciate the question. If in Little League you're doing it for the love, in the NFL you're doing that's your job. So if you feel like at the moment that it's more worth it for you not to jump on that ball than it is to, what you're gonna pick. If you think I'm fucked up and if I do this, this could be the end. But if I don't do this, I got 3-4 more good years left in me that's making 20 million. What the fuck are you gonna do? You talking about you comparing Little League and for the love to Big League. I got 8 cheering. Variables are totally different. I'm picking me and True Soldier. You said it. They're working for a white man. I'm choosing me over this white man. Fuck a Super Bowl. Who cares?
Exactly. That's what he did.
Bag.
Cam Newton is straight. Bro, he gonna be a Hall of Fame quarterback in the NFL. He not a first ballot Hall of Famer. Dude is a Hall of Famer in the NFL. He will be in the NFL Hall of Fame.
You don't know ball without telling me you don't know ball. Cam Newton is not a first ballot Hall of Famer?
No, he not gonna make first ballot.
That's crazy.
He ain't. No. Lamar Jackson made sure.
God.
Lamar Jackson done made sure of that.
Oh my God.
Lamar Jackson record's gonna be so high that Cam Newton numbers gonna look like, damn, nigga, you really wasn't doing shit. Wait till Lamar Jackson done. His numbers is gonna be astronomical. He a first ballot Hall of Famer. And he's still young. He's still young. He ain't even won a Super Bowl yet. Wait till they get Lamar Jackson his Super Bowl. He the prototypical quarterback right now. Him and Josh Allen. If you want a good white boy, Josh Allen is your guy. If you want the black quarterback that can run, Lamar Jackson is your that's who you start your franchise with, bro. 31 teams passed on Lamar Jackson, including my own team, bro. 31 teams passed on dude. Cam Newton went first. He was the number 1 pick. Hey, you telling me who's the better quarterback?
I gotta get it's date
you
night.
Tell me who the better quarterback. Cam couldn't throw like Lamar Jackson can.
All right, C-Grimey gotta go. So with that being said, we're gonna keep it going. We appreciate you, C-Grimey, for tapping in with us, and we gonna keep it going, my brother.
I love y'all, True Soldier.
All right now, I got you, Phil. I got you.
So with that being said, all right, True Soldier.
Yes, sir.
We gonna dive deep into some stuff. Since he gone, we gonna kind of get into some deeper stuff. The NBA. So we're going to do it like this.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask
you a question? You can ask me any question.
I ain't gonna lie.
If it ain't crazy, you can.
Yeah.
I got to keep it real with the folks out here.
Come on with it.
True Soldier, I call True Soldier before I make any bets. And True Soldier give me his take on any picks that he think. I done won a lot fucking with the True Soldier. You feel?
I mean, you can win. I don't know. I don't count nobody's pockets and I don't charge nobody, bro. It's the groups that I fuck with, the people we deal with in the truth community. You know what I'm saying? We use dates, numerology, numbers. You can catch the script. It be the right day, the right scenario. You just gotta be ready, bro, to make that money that day. You can't be scared to lose too, because that's the downside to this shit. Is you gonna lose. in order to win. So you got to be on your P's and Q's.
You got to start your YouTube channel, bro. And with
I wanted to do all that, and with YouTube, I lost that whole page. I don't even want to dive in that. That go back to why the True Soldier shit never really kind of took off when I wanted it to. I had a little following, people listen to me, but it's about just I want y'all to win. I want to see y'all put some money in your pocket. If anything, try and win grocery money, bro. Don't win no tens of thousands. That's kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
Then they'll catch on to you too. It'll pop you up on the IRS radar. Like, damn, this nigga out here smacking $15,000-$20,000 parlays. He ain't paid the government. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, they gonna come get you. They gonna come look at you.
The war of words. So let me ask you this: you talked about numerology. A lot of people don't know about numerology. Where did you get wind of the numerology thing?
It goes back to, man. Damn, man. That made me want to go way back to, like when I was saying about when Reggie was playing, bro. I kind of caught on the games when they was like, why them niggas lose that game, bro? And then you'll go back and look at the film, and you'll see like certain players wasn't performing that day. Let's just put it like that. That's just, that's part of the game. It ain't just one player, it's all the players. They can pick and choose who they want to do what they want to do in the NFL. They can do the same thing in NBA. They can make a player look good, they can make them look bad. But baseball is different because it's regulated by Congress. So at the farm level system, it teach the younger players not how to cheat.
I'm glad you said that. Can I say something real quick while we on this topic? I've been wanting to get this off my chest for so long. Can I get this off my chest? You will let me, True Soldier. Can I get this off my chest?
Go ahead, fam.
Look, man, y'all got to understand that every sport is different. First of all, first thing y'all got to realize is, okay, let's take soccer and baseball, for example. These are the only sports where you can't score on defense. Soccer, basketball, and baseball. You can't score on defense. You feel me? On NFL, a nigga can get an interception and run it back for a touchdown. You can get a fumble and run it back for a touchdown. Soccer, NFL, NBA, and MLB, you can't do that. You got to only score on offense. That's the only way to win. Can we agree on that? Can we all agree on that?
Partially. Hold on. Partially, I agree. This why I say partially, and I'm gonna just use this as an example. With the NBA, I hear what you're saying, but with the NBA,
you can't score on defense.
Hold on,
ain't nothing you can say. You can't score on defense.
You want me? Can I make my point?
You can score on defense in the NFL.
Can I make my point?
Go ahead.
If you got the ball, and just like you throw an interception, you can give a steal and go lay it up.
That's a fast break. You on offense, bro.
Hold on. You on offense.
You made the move. He
don't play ball. He ain't playing no ball.
The initial thing. Hold on, y'all ain't listening. Y'all not listening.
That's a fast break, bro. You on deep. You just. It's called a transition, bro. It's called a transition basket.
Defensive touchdown.
It's considered but this is what I'm saying. I hear what y'all saying, but I'm saying it's the same move.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Because basketball go back and forth.
Football go back and forth.
No, it don't. You got 4 downs.
Listen, hey, RJ, on the real, when you take the ball on defense in basketball, that is called a transition. You stole the ball. You're on offense now. You got to go score. It'll tell you that on the but that look on the sports betting. You have to pay attention to on the sports betting sites. It'll tell you that, bro. It'll show you how when they get the ball, it turned the arrows around immediately. Like in college, you got the jump ball. So that would make shit different in college basketball than NBA. NBA is different than college basketball. College basketball is only 2 halves, bro.
That's
and they got a lot more
college.
And they got the 1-and-1. So at the NBA level, anything caught as a steal is a transition basket. That's you on offense. You on offense, bro.
Let me say this. with that, according to the rules, I agree with what y'all saying. Because even when football is one of the only sports where you sack the quarterback and they give you in the end zone, they give you 2 points.
It's your point.
So I
can't score no other
It
way.
ain't even just sacking the person. You can the ball could just go out the end zone and it's 2 points.
What I'm saying is, if you watching
Nobody even has to touch it. But see, hey, here that leads back to something rigged. Hold on. It leads back to something rigged. He said earlier about the Super Bowl with Cam Newton. The Super Bowl before that, what happened with the Broncos on the first play of the game? He snapped the ball over his head for a fucking safety. Who the fuck is betting that, bro? And tell me that somebody that made big money off of that. Bet you didn't think of that.
Well, one person made money off of that.
No.
Yes, one person knew it was finna be a motherfucking fumble, and he bet that shit, and he got paid.
Yeah, one person knew about that. That was an inside job.
Yeah, the dude who hiked the ball, he was in on it.
That was an inside job.
Yeah.
That was an inside job.
But it ain't rigged though. But it ain't rigged though. But it ain't rigged.
A lot of people don't think so. I mean, me
personally, but it ain't rigged though. I mean, keep it real.
So let me ask you this. You follow basketball?
Yes, I do. It's not my favorite sport now.
Okay. Who do you have in going to the NBA Finals?
Well, I guess the Thunder. I mean, I'm a roll with the obvious favorite. They look the most complete, but I don't follow basketball enough to. I like the Grizzlies. I mean, I'm gonna keep full disclosure that my team just, it is what it is.
Yeah,
baseball. Now baseball. That's my sport. Football and baseball. Football and baseball is where I like to concentrate my sports betting at.
Notice I didn't ask you who you like. I said who going to the thing because your team obviously they at the house. They in Memphis.
I said the Thunder though.
He said who gonna win who
going? I ain't even asking who gonna win
the finals.
I said, well, the Thunder, probably the Thunder and the Pacers, bro.
Thank you. This is
the war of words. Okay, it's about money, right? It's about money, right?
No, it's about the numbers line up for them, bro. Like Indiana is basketball state. The Oklahoma Thunder. Think about it, man. Middle of the country.
So I'm
heartland, heart of America. They don't want Minnesota to get out there because I mean,
okay, RMJR,
I could see a scenario where they get there, but they don't win. They not ready to get Anthony Edwards his championship. He gonna get one though. He gonna get one though.
Not in Minnesota, but go ahead.
Yeah, he gonna get one though.
RMJR seemed to think that because the Knicks is the biggest market of the NBA as far as like the most
even more reason to rig and kill them niggas off because that's what this shit boiled down to. I love it. I love seeing New York niggas in sports lose, bro. That should be great, bro. That should be awesome, bro. It's the most beautiful thing in the world is to see people from New York City lose. The Knicks, I like it when the Knicks lose. I like it when the Brooklyn Nets lose. I like it when the Yankees lose. I like it when the Mets lose. The Islanders, New York Rangers.
You just don't like New York.
Everybody gonna bet on them.
So
everybody gonna bet on them. Everybody gonna bet on them. It's beautiful. I love seeing people lose their money like stupid suckers.
I'm thinking about it from a financial standpoint for the league because this is entertainment. Hear me out. I'm not saying that
on the betting. They gonna make more money off the betting. They're gonna make more money off everybody betting that New York win than they lose.
It ain't about that.
They need them to lose.
This is what I'm saying. Who got the biggest fan base? New York or Indiana? And here I'm going somewhere with this.
I'm not saying about fan bases, bro.
He care about fan base.
No, that matter.
They got the biggest fan base. They gonna win the money.
Right. This is about finances, man. This is New York. New York making to the finals. Yes, that sounds financially great, but you would need them niggas to lose. Because I want them to lose. I don't want them to make it there.
Everybody gonna bet on them.
Everybody gonna bet on them. I don't want that.
if you was gonna, okay, let me ask you this, RMJR. If you was gonna bet right now that the Knicks was gonna make it, would you bet that they make it? It's a yes or no question.
See, I know more history about the Knicks than
It's
you
a
do.
yes or no question.
I would never
Is
put. Listen,
the Knicks gonna make it to the finals?
I would say yes, but I would never.
If you had
Hold
to bet
on.
your money.
Down
No,
2-0. Down 2-0. Down 2-0. Damn, that nigga bold. You need to bet with us.
two.
You need to come bet with us.
2-0 ain't nothing when you familiar with the Indiana Pacers and the Knicks history.
Oh yeah, but the Knicks on the road. They this is why they finna probably lose this game. They probably gonna lose by 1 point.
Nah, they gonna win tonight. Blowout.
That might be a possibility too. Because
no war. Oh no.
I bet between the True Soldier and RMJ.
I would never bet.
No, I don't bet. I'm not betting new human beings. We beat bro. We bet online, bro. We gon' like you said. If I had a YouTube page, we be up. I mean, we be up for the year. Like this year, we're doing good. I'm not.
You gotta understand his logic.
Hear me out. Can we get a friendly bet between RMJR and the True Soldier for $5?
No.
I know both of y'all niggas got $5.
No.
We just want to see who gonna be right or who wrong. We want to see if the True Soldier gonna be right or
nah, nigga. We grew up together, man. We grew up together, bro. I'd be like, make that nigga do some push-ups or something, bro.
Can we bet on push-ups? Can we bet on 10 push-ups?
I'm not betting nothing on the Knicks because I know how the janky they are. That's my team.
On the phone earlier, you said
that's your team. Oh, and that's your team. Make it 30 push-ups.
30 push-ups. Can we bet 30 push-ups? You can't do them. He's scared because he can't do 30
push-ups for what?
He can't do 30
win.
If your team can pull it out, I'll do 30. I'll do 40.
You talking about the win tonight, or you talking about the series?
The series. You said they're gonna make it. You said they're gonna make it to the finals.
We want to bet on tonight.
Hold up.
We betting on tonight.
We can do this. Listen.
We betting on tonight.
Nah. I like what he's saying better. I give you. I do 30 if they don't make it to the finals.
Bet.
It's a bet.
Yeah. If they don't make
it. You better start doing them now, bro, so you can get ready, bro.
What's the bet, though? 30 push-ups?
Yeah, that's the bet.
30 push-ups on camera on War Words, bro. The people got to count it out, bro.
Yeah, okay. So we got...
No, girl. No, I can do mine. I can do mine right now. So
I can't do no 30 push-ups. I'm telling you right now.
Damn
I'm telling you right now that nigga
we'll
can't
see.
do no 30
If they lose.
All right, I ain't gonna be able to do 30, but I can do a good 15, then another 15. Fuck y'all, nigga.
Nah, fuck that.
We in our 40s now, bro. You know, I'm not.
YouTube can do 30.
I ain't no spring chicken, so I can still do. I can still work out a little bit.
I can do 30 push-ups right now. You can do 30, Q-tip.
I probably cannot.
This is the war. Hey, limitation, man. He's over 40.
You gotta set some kind of goals for yourself, though.
He's over 40, man.
Okay, can we do 20 push-ups then?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, can you do 20 push-ups?
I said 30. We can do 20.
You can't do no 30 push-ups, man. That nigga too heavy to do 30 push-ups.
See, that's the beauty about the numerology shit too, bro. Like, I know how to. It keep your mind sane about how to recognize how these games is, bro.
Do you know about
Mondays is like the biggest day after Vegas have cleaned up on people on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday is the best day to bet underdogs. Go out and get an underdog. Okay. They be winning them days.
So I'm gonna ask you.
I don't know. I can't point you to which underdog. It be certain ones. You just gotta read it lines, and you be like, okay, everybody made all this money off them this past weekend. Now they finna play somebody else. That's in baseball or in football. They finna play a new team the next week. You start looking into Monday. That's how you can identify who's gonna win in the NFL game.
So you saying Sunday is the best day to bet on the favorite, and Monday is the best day to bet on the underdog?
According to him.
No, Sunday is it can be a mixture. It can be a mixture. It just depends on what sport it is.
Sound like you really don't know.
I do know.
Word.
It's not football season right now, fam. It's baseball
Okay.
season. So
That's true.
baseball is different. Baseball, how to bet baseball is they play series. They play over 3 or 4 game series,
Every
bro. You
game
know.
is 3-4 games. In baseball, every game
I
is
get
3-4 game series.
So let me ask you,
In baseball, it's like the playoffs.
But-
Every series.
but they
Right.
count easy loss against you though.
Hold on, let me
Yes, usually those are losses, bro.
Hold on, True Soldier. Let me put him on game. In baseball, look, okay, let's say the Braves playing against the Boston Red Sox.
I know how they do it.
They finna play 3 to 4 games.
Yeah. Sometimes they play a doubleheader in
The whole week.
They'll play. Sometimes they play 2 games in one day.
That's if it rains.
That's right. They can play a doubleheader.
The only way it's a doubleheader is if it rains. Ain't no other way.
That's the only way.
That's the only
On
way.
record, he's saying that's the only way. That's the only way they
I mean,
a doubleheader if it rains.
It can snow in March.
The weather will be the only reason to where.
Yeah, the weather is only rainouts can cause
doubleheader is because of the weather.
Okay.
They had to cancel the game, and they got
or earthquake out in California. But that's go way back. That go way back.
Okay.
Weather.
Okay.
That's the only way you can play. Otherwise, nigga, it's
so the doubleheader is caused by the weather. Okay.
Weather. Doubleheader.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
Is weather.
Okay. Cool.
You don't play baseball, so you don't know. This
sometimes it rains.
Words. You don't know that. You don't know. You don't know everything about me.
But see, that goes back to what I'm saying, fam. When NFL rolls around, there is nothing that can really stop an NFL game other than lightning. Like if it's lightning, then the NFL will stop the game, bro. But at all costs, NFL will wait till the next day, nigga, to play the game. They don't give a damn about weather. It could be a hurricane come through there, and they'll move to another city, nigga. They don't even care. That the wildfires, nigga, they packed the Rams up and moved them, nigga, to a whole nother city, and they won in another team building.
Let me say this. Baseball is the only game, I'm putting this on record. Baseball is the only game you'll see where 2 games is played in the same day.
Yes.
Because they're trying to make up a game. Due to the weather.
Yeah.
It's called doubleheader.
That's the only way that doubleheaders are only played in baseball.
You ain't gonna see it.
Okay, you right. I mean, I know that.
You ain't gonna see no nigga score on defense in baseball.
Nah,
you ain't see no niggas score on defense in soccer.
Nope.
You ain't gonna see no niggas score on defense in hockey. You feel me?
Nope.
It's different. Nope. It's different shit to these shit.
Based on the rules, I get what you're saying.
There you go.
Yeah,
based
on words.
It's hard to break down.
Yeah, those sports. Once you get the ball, you are instantly turned into the offensive player.
You're a winner. If you the game,
you on offense. If you steal the puck or you steal the soccer ball or you whatever,
they can get it in a stick and fumble the ball. You remember Tennessee? Remember what's the black dude name who won in the championship? T. Martin.
Yeah.
You remember? They was down in the ball. Them niggas fumbled the ball at the last minute. You feel me?
Yep.
You can't do that in baseball. You can't do that in soccer. You can't do that in hockey. That's only gonna happen in football. You feel me?
Yeah, football is a different beast of
You can't do that in baseball.
I wish I would have said this when C-Grimey was on here, but the NFL, bro, is the most efficient sports betting machine ever known to man. It is the most efficient. It makes sure that the maximum amount of motherfucking money that they make goes to them at the end of the day. Whether it be sports betting, media rights, endorsements, it don't really make a bit of a difference. With the NFL is like almost like the federal government. It's like it's its own entity, bro. It cannot be It cannot be regulated because they can expand teams. They can move teams. The owners act like a little cabal, bro. It's like a little 31 because Green Bay don't have no owner. So 31 teams colluding to treat young men and whoever else that's involved with the NFL as products. They are just slaves on a farm, bro. I don't care if you're a digital technologist or a ball boy. You stand on the sideline and hold the ball. That nigga that hold that football on the sideline and throw it in after each down make more money than all us combined.
Yeah, that's a fact.
This is the war of words. Do you know why the NFL is like that?
Yeah, because they don't want that nigga to tell the rig. They'll have to kill him. They'll have to kill his ass if he get out there and start telling the secret. Yeah, man, Tom Brady deflated the balls today.
I mean, I don't like that.
What if that leaks out before the game?
Nah, the NFL will have him killed. But think about this.
Exactly, because now the game's compromised. Nigga, I'm not betting on the team that's going against Tom Brady. Nigga, I'm finna lose.
You know what revenue sharing is?
Exactly. That's what I just said. The NFL 31 league owners is a cabal because Green Bay is owned by the city of Green Bay or the people of Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's why my cousin Reggie went there. It didn't have an owner. He wanted to get away from the owner of the Philadelphia Eagles because how he treated Reggie was like, nigga, this is a top 3 NFL historic NFL. Nigga, I know my cousin's stats. Everything about my cousin, bro. I know everything about Reggie. You know, he didn't want to play the game that the NFL was going, the road it led down to. It did dive into the shit that happened at the Wisconsin legislature and shit like that. All that subsequent stuff is part of the script, part of the role. Reggie wrestled against Mongo McMichaels, nigga, in WCW. You telling me that's what NFL players used to do was go to the wrestling circuit. That's where they made their money when they couldn't play ball no more. They went to wrestle or they became bouncers at clubs or some of them became successful businessmen. Depends on what level you want to play the game with the NFL.
See, a lot of people don't know that the NFL, no matter whether you win one game or you win the Super Bowl, they have what's called revenue sharing where they split the revenue across the board. That's why I tell people the Dallas Cowboys owner, he trying to get to the off season because that's where he make his money in the stadium because he know, look, my money is capped during the NFL season. So I need to get over here. That's why he built Jerry World so he could get the majority of his money that way.
Yeah, but then they don't win a Super Bowl because of it.
He don't give a damn. It's about money.
Exactly. But they goddamn fans do because they the dumbest people on the earth, bro. The Dallas. I hate to say, my dad is a Dallas Cowboy fan. I feel bad for him. You know,
I mean, every what's going on.
And I'm a Jacksonville Jaguar fan laughing at the Dallas Cowboy fans because watching them lose is better than the New York people losing.
See, I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead.
I like seeing the Cowboy fans lose. They be crying. They make memes. They make movies. That shit be fun. They be kicking the TVs in. That shit be so great, bro. It be funny. I be laughing. I don't care what nobody say. I love seeing it. I love seeing everybody lose because my team is a habitual loser.
Yeah, for years, been a loser.
So Jacksonville knows what it's like to lose, nigga. So I like watching everybody else lose like us. When we win,
stay losing.
Nah, we got Travis Hunter now. Huh? Shit gonna be a little different now.
One man gonna change. I'm finna hurt your heart. Put it on him. I want to see your expression on this. Listen, you are finna be the laughing stock of the NFL, and I'm gonna tell you why.
For one, there's the Cowboys.
Nah, you gonna be part of the war of words. You gonna be
as long as the Cowboys is around. I'm safe.
Cowboys around.
Listen. I'm a Cowboy fan, but I know what's going on.
Exactly, man. I love watching y'all lose more than anything else, bro.
Most people do. But this
Because it's great. Because the last time we played y'all, we beat y'all.
You gonna be a laughing stock because you gonna expect y'all to win.
Well, the last time we played the Cowboys, we beat them. So it don't even. I don't hear nothing you talking about.
When the owner don't care about winning, as I can't invest my time and effort in it if the owner don't care about winning.
Bro, here I'm gonna give you. I'm finna give you. I'm finna give you some $1 million advice, bro. Bet the fucking Cowboys when Jerry Jones die. I bet you they win.
You ain't telling me nothing I don't know.
I bet you they win the Super Bowl when he kicked the bucket.
Yeah, you're right. That's when they gonna win it.
Hold on. Can I say something, y'all?
And I'm not trying to wish death on the man. I'm just saying when he do, I'm putting my whole check on them.
Can I say something?
Word. Come on with it.
Can I say something?
Come on with it.
First game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I want to make a bet right here today.
You go ahead.
That's next year. That's next year. We don't play them this year. We beat them the last time we played them. So
no, we're gonna they play them this year.
We don't play the Cowboys this year
at all.
No, we play them next year.
The man know his team.
Nah, they gonna play some kind of way, bro. This year.
No, we
play in the Super Bowl.
We played Jacksonville played the NFC West this year. So
okay, you know something I don't know then.
That's his team.
Okay.
Yeah, I know my team.
You know
we got some West Coast games this year. So
this the thing. This the thing. Travis Hunter ain't gonna last number 3 years.
You tripping, fam. You tripping, fam. You just making up shit. I know you are. Dude is a generational talent, bro. He gonna be all pro. This man could mess around and be all pro on both sides of the ball, bro.
This what you forgetting. He was injury prone at Jackson State.
He made it his last year.
You know he got hurt. They set him out some games last year.
That's part of the rig, man. You can't exploit this great talent for everything. Damn, man, y'all greedy, man. That's y'all problem. So y'all greedy. Y'all greedy. You want them to win the Super Bowl at Jackson State. No, nigga, quit being greedy. Quit being greedy, man. Let him get to the league. Let him get to the league. That's what this goes back to what I was saying about Maurice Clarett, bro. There were sometimes some points in NCAA football where freshmen was better than some of the NFL players, man. They couldn't go. The rules said they couldn't go.
Absolutely. So
now a person like Travis Hunter, bro, he play on both sides of the ball. We're putting him on offense first, bro. That's automatic, instantaneously gonna improve the offense.
Okay,
right there alone.
Y'all gonna let him if y'all let him play full time with y'all coach and owner have agreed. Oh man, you can do your thing. This ain't the NCAA.
It's right. It's the NFL. It's scripted. It's only gonna be.
That's the only way he gonna make
it. At best, he probably will not be able to be on the defensive side of the ball on all situations and downs and distances.
He better not.
He can't. It ain't about he bet not. It's about scheme wise. He not ready for that, bro. You have to. He's still a rookie. You can't put him up there as the greatest that like Dion or all these motherfuckers who done played on both sides of the ball. He not there yet. But he will be there because he's a generational talent. They only come along so often, bro. When you get one, you gotta mold your offense around him. He got Brian Thomas Jr. running with him, bro. He was first in rookies. Our receiver was first as rookies last year, bro. Come on, that's without Trevor Lawrence. That's another topic. He gonna have to step up.
My dog know his shit. He know his shit.
Listen.
He know his shit.
This my thing.
This is
the war of words. So let me tell you something. So you expecting Travis Hunter to be as great as they say he gonna be?
Yes, because he can always make up for if he ain't having a good day receiving, he can get out there and get on defense. Get out there and stop somebody. If he ain't stopping somebody on defense that day, nigga, you better go out here and catch this 60-yard bomb. Something. See, you can put this nigga anywhere. You can put him on kickoff. You can put him on punt. You can put him on punt return.
Y'all gonna get his head took off.
Shit, nigga, we trying to get that nigga to be a legend. That's how you become a legend. There were people like Gail Sayers was like that back in the olden days, bro. Versatile. He could put him anywhere.
Let me put you on. Let me say this. Right now, it's 38-32. Second quarter, 8 minutes left.
They up 6.
Indiana up 6 points.
I told you the Pacers money line earlier.
USC.
Pacers for the win. That's what the truth.
They at home up 2, nigga. They finna beat them. They probably gonna crush them in the end, bro.
What you think the series gonna end at? 3-1, 3-2, 4-0.
You gotta win 4 games.
4-1 or 4-2. That's probably what it's gonna end.
4-1 or 4-2.
Look, the finals start on June 5th. That's 6-5, 56. I know a little something about numerology, bro. That's probably gonna be Thunder, Pacers, Thunder, Knicks. They ain't gonna let the Timberwolves get through.
Since you brought up numerology, you know who Zachary Hubbard is?
Exactly. That's one of the best people I've ever learned from.
Hey, Zachary K. Hubbard. Hey,
can y'all put me up on game? Because I don't know who he is.
Hey.
Look, I got his book right here.
This is
the war of words. Hey, Zachary Hubbard, dude.
Can you talk to me?
Give him the game, Zachary Hubbard.
Oh man, it's about, you can predict the news, you can predict anything. It ain't just sports. It can be politics. It can be news.
I'm finna give you the game.
It can be current events.
Let him talk.
Current events. It's all about what do you believe, bro? Do you believe that we live in a system that just freely does what it wants to do, or do they manipulate on people? So they manipulating on people, bro. They make you watch the news every day, man. It's all Donald Trump and fuck all these people, man. Fuck these folks, man. They ain't helping us. We been out here.
Hold on.
This is the war of words. Hey, that's dope, right?
We've been out here predicting when people been.
He caught up on the game. He caught up on the game. Come on with it.
True soldier. I'm gonna let you go on. Hold on. Let me say one thing.
Go ahead.
You see how them tiny niggas do? That nigga pulled the book out on your ass. Look,
he the only one who pulled the book.
Nigga, nah, you said, man, you know who such.
I know he knew who he was.
That nigga pulled the book out on your ass.
I knew he knew.
Ain't a nigga pulled the book out on your ass.
I got his ebook. I got his ebooks too.
Word. This what you don't understand. I threw the oop for him to pull the book out.
How you know he had the book?
I knew it because if you listen to the lingo, I listened to him long enough to know he knew who Zachary Hubbard was.
You knew he was going to.
Of course.
Of course. Yes.
Just because I have a real name, bro. Like, my name is Quintel Tillerson, bro. I'm not hiding from no government. I ain't hiding from nobody, bro. I'm a truth soldier. I just tell it like it is. And when you tell the truth, you can see the bullshit, bro. Like, it's a bullshit system. I just like playing along in it, bro, because I see I'm smart enough to know how to navigate it, bro.
Me and this nigga played Little League Baseball together. Look, what I'm talking about.
Me and Mo go back about anything, fam. But like, this is a good dude, man. And look at his platform. Look at his platform, bro. His platform has taken off to the highest of the heights, man, where he interviewing people that, they way more celebrity than I will ever be. But you know what I'm saying? That's the networking that one man, my nigga Mo. He been doing this shit for almost, goddamn boy, he been doing this almost 20-something years.
He been doing it 20-something. We ain't gonna take his credit.
Probably longer than that. We go back to when we was in high school. Nigga used to have a camcorder walking around just recording shit.
So he was like the news reporter back in school.
Nah, he wasn't no news reporter. He was like, he wasn't no news reporter, man.
I was messing with him.
You know how niggas used to do rap videos back in the olden days with camcorders? That was Mo. He was a director producer.
Yeah, I give him his credit.
My nigga.
He wasn't like some nigga just walking around with a camera. He had a purpose with the camera. He ain't recording stupid shit. He out recording like a time capsule, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna document this shit. And it translated to when he got all the way to the Shooter-Nooga. Oh man, I was like, see, people don't even know the backstory with how Mo even got to this, because Chattanooga going through a little rough period right there when the gangs was out of control, fam. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
My nigga.
Now Chattanooga was in a bad moment where the little gangs and the little sides of town niggas warring with each other. We had full blown terrorists running around Chattanooga, bro. These niggas were domestic terrorists.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real.
You seen the play,
my niggas thought they could just come into Chattanooga from out of town and think like, yeah, we taking over. Shit. You can ran the fuck up out of here. I don't care if you from New Orleans.
Wherever the
fuck you came from, bro. You going back. Atlanta niggas. Remember Atlanta niggas tried to come up here one time. No, sent them niggas back down there. Found out you don't like these projects. These niggas got one way in, one way out. They'll fuck you up trying to go up and through here through all parts.
It ain't like that in Atlanta.
Nah, it ain't like that. It wasn't like that.
Ain't no one way in and one way out in Atlanta.
No. They got multiple ways in and out because there's too many interstates.
Yeah. My nigga.
So, okay, I got to ask him this, and I feel like I know where he's going to go with this. Kobe Bryant.
Oh, man.
The death for Kobe Bryant. Give Mo the rundown on the death for... Give Poonie the rundown on the death of Kobe Bryant.
Is he dead for real?
I don't think so.
That nigga deader than a doorknob.
I know he deader than a doorknob too.
He deader than a doorknob. In the words of my nigga Shouted that he deader than a doorknob.
The character.
But here's what I know. That helicopter didn't fall on its own.
This is the war.
Break it down, bro.
Private helicopter. These niggas is 100 millionaires. No, I don't think they ride on the cheap shit. They're probably some kind of direct energy weapon, something. I don't know. You know, they got the technology to short circuit the nigga helicopter because
was Kobe flying it on his own? Was he?
No, he was just a passenger.
So you mean to tell me? Hold on, I got a debate with you now. So you mean to tell me that the driver of the plane killed himself to go along with whatever y'all talking about?
I'm not saying that he killed himself. I'm saying when the equipment malfunctions, it is kind of over for you, you know, right? I mean, there ain't no debating.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I can
see. If it's equipment malfunction, who we don't know what really happened, because look, a lot of shit that happened around the COVID era is gonna be talked about in history books one day as the fuckery period.
I believe
that was the 2020 from 2020 on forward is when the fuckery came along.
Nigga, they had the bubble.
Lies, bro. Lies took over. That's what COVID is about. COVID go back to lies. What kind of lies can you believe?
They had a bubble NBA championship in the COVID.
So Bron won it.
And on the strength of Kobe.
On the strength of Kobe. When Kobe, I didn't know about sports betting like that because of the pandemic had messed up what I had going on. That was when I first started sports betting. I kind of was catching on to what was going on. But the next year is when Hank Aaron died. That's how I knew to bet on the Braves that year, bro. He died in January of the next year. And then the Braves won the World Series. I just felt it.
So how they do it, to allude in what he's saying, it'll be an event that'll happen before the championship, or it might be 6 months. It be lined up days ahead, so they already know. They giving you a signal.
So who can win this year to prove what you?
I ain't been following it like that. He know. According to him, it's OKC. I ain't been following it like that.
I haven't seen nothing like that. I mean, Shy won the MVP. He kind of can will his team to a championship, bro. They good enough. I mean, I don't follow basketball enough. That was just my honest opinion of who I would bet on is the Thunder. Just taking a risk with them. I mean,
I can see that because anybody
can win.
They gotta have the new face of the league.
Nigga, they like minus 130.
But my sport that I really concentrate on is NFL and baseball, bro. So
they gotta have the new face of the league.
Yes, they gotta have new face. That was bound to happen, bro. It's because they can't rely on LeBron and Steph Curry to carry them into the next generation, bro. The transition
we got one last question for you. Who the new face of the league?
He don't talk like that.
Damn. If I wanted to give you my honest opinion, they push him a little too harder than they should, but Jason Tatum is.
But they have to play it. They not.
Too soft.
He just got hurt though.
He too soft.
And he was first team All NBA, nigga.
He ain't gonna be able to bounce back from that torn Achilles, man.
And he was first team All NBA.
He ain't gonna be able to bounce back from a torn Achilles, bro.
He'll come back from that.
Nah.
So let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you
Kobe came back. So
and was never the same. He was never the same.
It didn't matter him being the same. He already had 5 of them things, so it don't even matter.
So Tatum ain't got number 1.
That's okay. He played for Boston.
So
that's all you need in Boston.
Oh, word. So let me.
All you need in Boston is one championship, and you will go down in history as Boston lore, nigga, like Bird and all them. All you need is one.
See, got more than one.
Paul Pierce only got one. Kevin Garnett only got one.
Washed. They ain't considered with the greats in Boston.
They got podcasts.
And yeah, they make money, and they Celtic legends, bro. They got that one ring that they only need.
And they paid for that. So listen.
I thought it wasn't rigged, though.
I agree with you that it's rigged. I ain't saying it ain't. I agree 100% that it's rigged.
So what's paid for me?
A word. So let me say this. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander or Tatum?
Damn.
I'm going with Shea Gilgeous.
Yeah, I'll probably have to go with Shea.
I'm going with Shea.
Just because I know what's going on with Tatum.
When I seen that
Tatum,
Hold on. When I seen that nigga with that motherfucking underwear commercial, with that nigga goddamn with the 6-pack and all that shit, I said, oh yeah, they making this nigga the new motherfucking goddamn one for the league.
That's how it works. If they get the commercials and they get the endorsements and they the faces of the league, bro. Like Lamar Jackson is just now catching up with other folks in the NFL because they didn't really want him to be the face of the league, bro. They don't want. He too niggerish, bro. That's a
nigga.
That's a nigga, bro, from South Florida. That nigga is hood. They got a corporate side that they still got to maintain. They still gonna make him part of the narrative, though. He'll
be part of the agenda.
Yeah, he's definitely part of the agenda. He's a major player.
Guess what? He gonna be a nigga who make it to the third round.
Like I told you, I grew up around this shit, bro. Reggie, man, I wish I could tell people my whole story about my childhood with Reggie growing up around that, because I got to actually be kind of close to that shit. And I was like, if people really saw what they be doing in the summertime, when I used to go up to Wisconsin, I'm like, yeah, you probably wouldn't want to play football, man, because they take this shit kind of serious.
Yeah.
You just see it on TV, nigga. The shit that they make them do, it is like a slave football farm, nigga. It's a football That's why Alabama is the way it was in football, bro. It's get the biggest, baddest niggas and country white boys you can find me and bring them in, and I'll mold them into football players. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas went to China and played football. That's why we better than everybody else.
Here we go with this shit.
Yeah, Howard ain't never been shit.
No. Y'all only beat us once in history. That's it.
Howard ain't been shit.
And we were long gone.
Man, you're a lie.
Yeah, Howard ain't
Nigga,
never.
you can look this stat up, nigga. I'm telling the truth because I'm the truth soldier.
What you talking about in
We are
basketball?
45-1 versus Howard. China versus Howard.
And what?
We are 45-1 against y'all all time.
You talking about
All
football?
time. All time.
You talking about
All
football?
time in football.
You
You can't talk to us. Nigga, y'all had to blow up the bathroom to beat us.
And win.
And move the game to the Saturday so we could beat us.
Y'all
We're 45-1 against y'all, bro.
45.
What y'all do in every other sport?
Out of
We
45.
beat up on y'all. We stepchild y'all.
And basketball? You done lost your damn.
What basketball? Well, niggas don't even talk about basketball, bro. For real. China been owning Howard in basketball, man.
You
Come
done
on.
lost your damn mind.
We didn't even play y'all like that when we was in school. We played y'all, we beat y'all.
When we was in school, y'all getting y'all ass whooped.
1 year.
We were beating all y'all. We beat Brainer, we beat Red Bank, we beat everybody.
We beat Brandon.
We beat City.
Who did
That nigga went to the state. My 9th and 10th grade year. Matter of fact, hold on, my bad. My 9th, my 10th, and my 11th grade year, China basketball went to the state.
Howard didn't beat
What
us.
year you come out?
I graduated in 2000. I graduated a year before Mo. I graduated in 2000.
You said, hold on. You said y'all went to the state. What years?
2000.
No, we didn't go. We didn't go when we were in the 12.
99.
99 we did.
Yeah, that's it. That's
98.
it.
98.
97.
97.
98 y'all went.
98 we went to the state in football and basketball.
98 y'all went to the state in basketball.
In football and basketball, both that year.
Howard ain't go.
You can look that up.
In
98 we went to the state in basketball too.
Yep. Look it up.
We lost in the first round to somebody. I can't remember one of them schools.
After that, you didn't go out to 99.
Look at the nigga.
No, we didn't go. We went after I was out of school.
Get what the score is.
Mo was still in school. I wasn't in school. They still was.
Y'all didn't go our senior year. You didn't. You didn't go our junior year.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I was in college.
No, true soldier. Guess what? Halliburton just came on a fast break and damn near jumped from the free throw line and dunked that motherfucker. Guess what the score is?
They went about 20. You had
55-35. The Pacers.
But look who told you that shit, bro.
the game. Basketball is a game of runs. Remember that.
Doo-doo runs, nigga.
I don't give a damn what kind of run it is.
The green kind.
Green guys. But basketball fake. This the only sport you can be down 30 and they can come back and win by 30.
I agree.
That's a fact, Jack.
This is words. I ain't disagreeing with you.
That's when they can turn the magnet on and they can turn the magnet off.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Do you remember when Dwayne Wade laid the ball up? It went around the cylinder and then it stuck to the back of the rim.
Yeah, because the magnet was off.
I just want to make sure I wasn't tripping.
If the magnet was on, he would have made it.
Yeah. Damn.
That's why Steph Curry.
See, some people be making this shit they make this shit so complex. Like, why would they turn the magnet on? They want to make the shot. Why would they turn the magnet off? They want bricks, nigga. Damn. If you turn it, you can make this shit repel to make the ball repel away from the rim. The magnet ain't in the motherfucking rim. The magnet is the ball.
That's why Steph Curry hit all them threes.
He can make threes and turn around and take off the other way and don't even care if it go in or not because he know it's going in.
Yeah.
But he can shoot like that too. They might turn the magnet off that day. That's when you see him rattle them threes in. That's just his natural shooting motion that he can make the three even without the magnet on or off. Curry can make them motherfuckers from full court without the magnet on or off too. Don't get it twisted.
This is
the war. Words.
So with that
all them professionals can do that. They can make the circus shots. It's just in the game, they're not gonna be taking that shot because the percentage of them taking that shot say that they should miss it.
So Manute Bol was able to hit that shot.
Yeah, he can make threes, nigga. He'll fire your ass up, nigga.
Sean Bradley could hit the full court shot.
Man, fire your ass up.
Hey man, let's go.
They are professionals, bro. Now, can they do it in the game? No, nigga. Why is Sean Bradley shooting threes from half court in the game? I don't need that. Man, in practice and a pickup game, he'll bust your ass, bro.
He's 7'6". He bowls too.
It could be a little nigga. Muggsy Bogues will bow you up, man. Me too. Cause I don't hoop. I'm not a hoop.
No, sir.
Okay, this is the last question we got. Then we finna get out of here. This is the last question we got.
Bet.
Okay, the true soldier, he know it all about sports and everything.
I don't know everything.
Okay, now I'll be confident, nigga. We trying to establish the goddamn thing.
I respect that.
Who gonna win the Super Bowl this year?
Oh shit, man.
This how we going out. Who gonna win the Super Bowl this year? We asking the truth.
Since you got the
shirt on. Obviously, I will always say my team, bro, because
we know the Jacksonville Jaguars ain't winning no Super Bowl.
Hey, but what if they did win it? That'll hurt y'all feelings, boy.
You done lost your damn mind. You know better.
I shit on y'all if that ever happened, boy. I swear to God.
Who you got legitimately winning the Super Bowl this year?
Man, it's gonna be.
It ain't gonna be the Jacksonville Jaguars.
No, I know it's not gonna be.
We're trying to set you up so we can come back and be like, I told you so. I told you they were going.
I like the Ravens. I like the Ravens versus.
You get two teams. Who gonna win? Now you get two picks.
I'm picking who gonna play each other.
Okay.
I like the Ravens versus. Oh man, it hurts my soul to say this shit, man. The Ravens will probably end up playing Green Bay, man. And then
Green Bay.
Yeah, I like Green Bay, bro. They got an easy schedule to run through the NFC this year.
Okay, all right. You seen something I ain't looked at.
Look, they hold on. I'll explain why. I'll explain why. Naturally the Ravens got a lot of primetime games against good opponents. So I expect Lamar Jackson to always play at an MVP level. If he playing at an MVP level, they gonna be Super Bowl because he was a runner-up for MVP last year. And on the Green Bay side, they was 11-5, bro, but they was in third place.
So you think it's over with for the Chiefs?
No, I ain't saying the Chiefs is done. That's probably who the Ravens gonna play to get there. Either they gonna play them in the division or in the championship game. Because the Chiefs gonna be there. They gonna be there.
They gonna beat them then. I'm gone.
The Ravens should beat them this time.
Lamar Jackson is part of the system, and he gonna lay down when it's time to go to the big game.
Nah, he gonna get him.
He been doing it.
They gonna get him.
Turnover king. He ain't gonna win nothing.
He gonna win one.
He too niggerish. He's not going.
Look. You ain't looking at what they got rid of. The problem wasn't Lamar Jackson. They got rid of the kicker, bro. Justin Tucker had some little questionable Deshaun Watson shit going on. So once they got that little cloud up off of them, the Ravens is watch out for them. They got
Lamar Jackson is not winning a Super Bowl in his career. They not going for that.
But Green Bay play a third place schedule they had like a first place team.
Listen.
They're gonna end up playing a whole bunch of sorry teams so they could end up winning the division.
I'm not knocking you on Green Bay. Lamar Jackson and his image is not going to the Super Bowl. That's like Kodak Black going to win the Super Bowl as a starting quarterback. Ain't gonna happen.
That shit
finna happen, bro. They gonna get Lamar his.
He got his. He got his money and his MVP. That's over with.
Nah, he got to get a ring. He a part of a different kind of club, fam.
Yeah, the nigga club. He ain't getting no ring.
No, he one of them. He got a Heisman, bro. They go make sure that most Heisman quarterbacks end up winning Super Bowls.
Cam Newton.
He didn't win one. He one of the rare ones.
He's a Heisman Trophy winner.
He's one of the rare ones that didn't though.
He ain't gonna win there.
And probably Baker Mayfield will be the other one. But the other quarterbacks that have all won,
Johnny Manziel.
Man, that nigga's an alcoholic, bro. Come on.
But he a Heisman winner, ain't he?
So, is he in the league? Is he in the league?
No, he's at the house. Like me.
He didn't get one then.
We gonna tap back in with you in the middle of the NFL season. You know what I'm saying? To see how everything.
You better get with me while baseball season rolling, because right before the All-Star break is when if you want to make some profit off baseball, now's the time to get it before All-Star break, because then the playoff push
in the World Series.
Man, I really want to. I hate the Yankees, bro, but Aaron Judge deserves a ring. He really do.
Yankees.
Yeah, I don't like the Yankees, bro. I'm a Braves fan, just the talent that Aaron Judge is, bro. He deserves a ring. He deserves a ring, bro. He got
it. He's smacking shit.
Yeah, he putting up Babe Ruth. He putting up Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron, Pete Rose type numbers, bro.
And he don't even never say nothing. He don't do no interviews. He don't do nothing.
No, he just a quiet dude, man.
Look, y'all done never let me finish. Let me say this before we get out of here. This the difference between the sports. I was getting to something before y'all blocked me out. This is what I was getting to. So, and this is what the Major League did. This is what the Major League did that the NFL and the NBA can't do. The Major League took players, because if you go back to when we was growing up, you had Deion Sanders, you had Darryl Strawberry, you had Frank Thomas, you had these was niggas. What you got now is people who look like niggas, but when you put the microphone on these niggas can't even speak English. But they look like niggas.
It's called the replacement.
But they look like niggas though. But all they call just like the niggas.
It's an international game, bro.
Listen to me. Hear me out. When you go to the NBA have transitioned the league to international as well, like Jokic. You got all your international players.
Shy
in the NBA.
Shy from Canada.
There you go, in the NBA. But let's just throw that out there. Shy also played in Chattanooga, Tennessee at Chattanooga Christian.
He went to Hamilton Heights. Do your research.
Yeah, but he also played at Chattanooga Christian.
He never went to Chattanooga Christian. Stop that.
Anyhow, but when you look at the NBA is transitioning. The NBA is transitioning towards players that's outside of the league. The only sport that you would never be able to do this in is the NFL, because the NFL is a physical sport. There is no race on the planet. There is no race on the planet that is more physical than niggas. Niggas gonna always run the NFL. You can't go get no foreign players. You can't go get no niggas outside of nowhere. The NFL gonna always be ran by niggas. You feel me? But they disguised it in baseball. They disguised it. So you see these dark-skinned dudes and you be like, oh yeah, they black folks. But nah, these niggas can't even speak English. They
are black. They are black folks. They just don't speak English.
There you go. I'm saying NFL gonna be ran by American niggas always. It's gonna be American niggas running.
Well, I said that earlier, man. Well, I mean, the NFL is what it is. The NFL will cater to whatever audience. That's why they have.
No, in the NFL, what I'm saying is,
listen. This boils back to what I was saying about
NFL. In the NFL, you cannot override physicality. Now in the NBA, They finessing it with shooting. What I'm saying is, look, let me break this down. In the NBA, this how they coming. They got the foreign players, right? These niggas 7 foot tall.
Football.
These niggas can shoot. These niggas can pass. These niggas can play defense. These niggas can do everything. You feel me? But at the same time, you still gonna have your niggas who can goddamn throw that motherfucker between their legs and dunk that bitch. They can't do that. So look, the niggas gonna always still have a spot in the NBA. In the major league, name me 5.
They gonna always need black people in baseball.
Real quick.
Black people made baseball interesting.
I'm asking you a question, true soldier. I'm asking you a question. Real quick. You got 10 seconds. Name me 5 niggas in the NBA.
5?
Yeah, 5 right now. 1.
Bron, Curry, Durant, Harden, DeRozan.
Okay, name me 5 niggas in the NFL. You got 10 seconds.
Shit. Lamar Jackson, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. I can name come on.
Okay, name me 5 niggas in the Major League Baseball.
Shit, that's easy. Aaron Judge, Ronald Acuna.
That's not no fucking nigga.
Aaron Judge is black.
Okay, keep going.
Damn, nigga, you cut me off.
Go ahead.
Ronald Acuna, he black.
Can't speak English.
He black though. He Dominican.
Can't speak English.
Them niggas from
English. I'm talking about America. Okay, when you just named the NBA, you name niggas who can speak English. When you just named the NFL, you name niggas who can speak English. Nigga, you
Ronald Acuna can speak English.
You want me to keep going? Major League.
Mookie Betts.
Okay, that's one nigga you done named.
Damn, Sterling Marte. I'm naming all-stars, nigga.
Who Sterling Marte play for?
He played for the Mets. He an all-star, nigga.
Okay, there you go. Okay, go ahead. Come on.
Oh, goddamn. Man, you put me on the fucking spot so quick. What's my Ellie De La Cruz, nigga. And he black. He Puerto Rican, nigga. Puerto Rican is American, nigga.
Oh, look, you see what I'm saying, though?
Puerto Rican is American. See,
y'all ever heard him do an interview? Have you ever heard him do an interview?
Man, the nigga did interview here in Chattanooga. He played for the Lookouts.
Man, them niggas can't even goddamn speak English.
He speak English, bro. He from Puerto Rico.
Okay, name black.
He black. I named 5. And I got named 2 more.
You said Ronald Acuna, you said Starlin Marte, and you said De La Cruz. That's 3.
Mookie Betts.
Okay, that's 4.
Damn. Who else I want? I just can't be. Damn. Name niggas off the top of my head.
Yes.
Damn.
Name 5 niggas in baseball.
I named 5.
You named 4.
I did name 5. Mookie Betts, Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge? Damn, he the main one.
Nigga, they ain't no nigga.
Aaron Judge is black,
so
bro.
Let me make this point.
He's from California.
Let me make this point according to what he said about football. Who you say run football?
Nigga.
Lies.
On the field.
Lies.
That's like saying hockey. That's like saying hockey is like, come on, name me 5 niggas in hockey. How you like to ask questions?
You said what?
Brett Favre.
Yeah, name 5 niggas in hockey since you like to put me on the spot.
What I'm saying, you can't. I can't name
exactly.
Niggas don't run football.
But it's 5 niggas that play hockey though. I know it is.
What I'm saying is, if you go back in the day, you can name 5 niggas. You could name Bo Jackson. You can name Darryl Strawberry.
It's plenty different.
Let me finish. You can name Darryl Strawberry. You can name Otis Nixon. You can name Pruitt. You've played for the Minnesota Twins.
Yeah, Kirby
Puckett.
He said Pruitt.
What I'm saying is, you can name 5.
In fact, he going to the grocery store.
You can name 5 niggas easy back in the day.
Because baseball was different back when we was growing up, bro. It's a different game than when we played. They wouldn't like us if we played today's game because we was kind of bullies when we played baseball, bro. We used to tell the truth. Now where we used to beat up on white teams badly, bro. Like,
can you hear me out 1 second?
That's why y'all didn't go nowhere.
You're not arguing.
We did, bro. They found ways to keep us from Dizzy Dean World Series.
That's a real Tynan.
Can you hear me out?
You got 2 Tynan.
Can you hear me out?
Bro, it's a couple. Look, we could have look. Hey, RJ, for real. Me and Mo them played on a little league team that probably could have been national champs, bro. We was on our way to the World Series in Pennsylvania.
Acting like niggas.
Yeah, what Coach Glenn
that was Coach Glenn, man. That wasn't us.
Y'all a representation of your coach.
Can I talk?
No, you can't talk.
No. Listen, what Coach
we could have won the World Series, man. That shit was fucked up, man.
Tyler niggas at his side.
We wasn't even that Tyler then. We was in middle school.
Y'all eventually went to type.
Hold on.
Don't talking. Go again.
I don't know. Coach Glenn.
We were better than high school players when we was in middle school at Tyler Middle, bro. And everything. It didn't matter what sport it was.
Let me ask you this. What did y'all do in high school? Y'all talking all this old fame and we were better than the high school.
Mo won the state. That I was in 10th grade. I was in the band.
Won the state in what? Baseball?
Football. They won in football.
No, we talking about baseball. You see how y'all niggas can't stay
in baseball, we used to get deep in the regions. We just couldn't beat them white boys, bro. It was just it is what it is. It is what it is.
Hit them fast.
Hey, we used to hang with them Grundy counties, them Sequatchie counties. We used to hang with their ass, bro. We used to hang with their ass. Marion County, Sequatchie County, Grundy County.
End up losing.
I mean, we didn't get our ass kicked. Bro. We fought though. We didn't get beat bad like Howard would.
Can I? Okay, true soldier. Hold on. Let me put it over here.
At least we didn't get beat like Howard used to get beat.
Hold on. Let me put it over here so he can understand.
This what you need.
Our whoopers was respectable.
Come on with it. Come on, he ain't gonna let you see it. Go ahead.
True soldier. Let me get this out.
Don't let him get nothing out.
I need 2 things to get out. We're gonna go back to China, but first I gotta get back to the professional sports.
Right.
This is what I was trying to say, fam. What I'm trying to say is the owners of the NFL and the NBA, in my opinion, I feel like the Major League Baseball owners did a better job at marketing. When I say this, I mean from the time when we grew up, it was white boys and niggas. You feel? The Major League have turned this into an international game.
Yeah.
They have turned it. Now let me we don't let you talk. Nigga,
you hear?
I'm agreeing.
They have turned the Major League Baseball into an international game to where you think you looking at niggas. You think you watching niggas. But when you see Ronald Acuna, when you see
Yasiel Puig,
when you see Ortiz,
you would say his name.
When you
like Puig.
When you
he Cuban.
When you see Cruz for the Pittsburgh Pirates, when you see all these dudes, you think they niggas, but they not niggas. When I say niggas, I'm talking about American black people. I'm not talking about they because they dark skinned and they from Puerto Rico. I'm not
That's
talking.
A nigga.
He don't understand.
No, bro. No,
that is a nigga, bro.
They taught you at China. They didn't teach him.
Deion Sanders was from Florida.
I don't even think they taught that at China.
Hold on, Deion Sanders. Hold on.
I mean, I paid attention, man. I graduated to the top of my class.
You know what I'm saying? Deion Sanders was
at least I think I did.
Frank Thomas was from America.
Yes,
Kirby
I
Smart
understand.
Say
was from
American black
America.
players, man.
These niggas from Darryl Strawberry was on crack, nigga, from America, nigga. These niggas
Dog good too, nigga. Shit.
Frank Thomas,
And don't forget about him.
Goodwin, all these niggas was from America. Bo Jackson, these niggas from America.
Yep.
These niggas that's dark skinned, that look like niggas, that's the top in the Major League Baseball right now. These niggas is not from America. These niggas from other,
Are they niggas or not?
they not niggas.
So don't say these niggas are
Not
not.
niggas.
So this
Man, them niggas some niggas, bro. They might be from wherever the fuck they from, but they still classified as niggas in white folks' eyes. So don't
But
matter.
according
It's
on the
Asian niggas
market,
too, bro. So
okay. So name me the name.
Shohei Ohtani is a nigga. He is an Asian nigga. I can tell you because he the best at
Okay.
baseball.
Name me the Asian nigga in the NBA.
I don't think they got none right now.
This is
the war of words.
Name me,
Roy Hachimura, bro. Ain't he Asian?
name me the Asian
Yeah,
nigga.
Roy Hachimura
Name
play
me
for the Lakers.
Asian nigga.
Yeah, he like Asian, ain't he?
I said the NFL.
I bet his mama fine too, bro.
I said the NFL. Name me the Asian nigga in the NFL.
The cool nigga from Atlanta that always be fucking costing me money, bro. The missed kicks.
You talking about the kicker? You know who the kicker is in Atlanta?
No, I don't.
So that don't. So
Bro, they got a young ho Q, bro. Dude, garbage.
Name me five niggas. Name me five of them in the NFL. Man, I ain't finna argue with y'all, nigga.
Ain't no more Asian niggas. It's only one. It's only one chopstick, nigga.
Okay,
That probably sound racist, dog.
Now I'm doing this just to get before we get out of here. We finna get out of here. We gotta go because RMJR gotta go. So look, I gotta give a shout out to my coach Glenn. So I gotta tell this story, and the true soldier gonna be able to vouch for this. I gotta tell this story. So like I told y'all, we was Negro League teams in Little League. Everybody else had the Athletic A's, the Boston Red Sox. They was the Atlanta Braves. They was the Toronto Blue Jays. Nigga, we was the Indianapolis Clowns. But nigga, we was the Harlem Stars. Nigga, we was Negro League team. So check this out. So we had a chance to go to the World Series, right? We whooping ass. We ain't nobody in our league ever made it this far. Guess what Coach Glenn told us to do? He said, look, it's Dizzy Dean World Series. It's the Dizzy Dean World League Series. So
on the way. We on our way.
Your mama gotta put your patches on your mama. You supposed to sing. They give you the patches, and they say, "Well, tell your mama to sew it on your sleeve." Guess what Coach Glenn said? He said, "Put it on your back pocket." He said, "We're gonna tell that white man Dizzy Dean to kiss our black ass," and we go. So look, he made us put our patches on our back pocket. So look, we pull up to the game, right? We pulling that motherfucker. We on pickup trucks. We on everything. We pulling in that motherfucking caprices, cutlasses. Look, niggas got box beatings with rims on.
Like y'all listening to the
nigga, we playing Tupac. Niggas bump in, me against the world, nigga. We pull in bumping. We get out. It's shortest to the smallest. We got red sock on, blue sock on, red bag, blue bag, shortest to the tallest. We walk in, guess what our coach is yelling? If you scared, and what the players say, Q-Tip?
Man, you put me on the spot. Damn,
if you
boy.
Scared, call the police. Look, we walk in. If you scared, call the police. If you scared, call the police. We walk in. Look, we walking in the line. We limping. Look, we limping like pimps. Look, we come in limping like pimps. So we get ready to start the game. All right. We finna these crackers scared. We got these white boys scared to death. We been beating niggas. We ain't even played a full game. We been beating niggas before the game even over with. We been whooping niggas ass. Nigga, this is
you're not lying, fam.
But nigga, we beat niggas 12-1, 20-1, 5. You know, we whooping niggas ass. Get what? We do the first pitch. The referees come out there crying. Look, get what the coach say. They ain't got their patches on their sleeve. Get what they said? Ball game. Look, they said ball game.
We lost.
We forfeited the game because we
We
have
had
our patches.
We had to forfeit.
We ain't have our patches on our sleeve.
Championship. This was the championship game too, fam.
We finna get ready to go to the nigga. This shit finna be on ESPN, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, we were going to Pennsylvania, nigga, for real.
We finna go play in the game on ESPN, nigga, from Chattanooga, nigga. That's how cold we was. Look,
I think they would have caught us though, bro. I think in the end, I think we might have had some niggas that was a little too old.
Y'all was over there cheating. Glenn Swafford cheating.
man.
I mean, they were 12. Come on, man. They're 11 and 12, bro. Some of them niggas turned 13 after we had already started playing. That ain't cheating. They was 12. They was because I was younger than everybody else.
Let me say that. No, you a goddamn lie.
I'm just barely older than you.
How was I on the team?
What year you graduated? Watch this. What?
I graduated in 2000.
He graduated 01, so you a whole year older.
Yeah, so we played pretty much baseball the whole time we was in middle school.
I was 10 years old playing on that team, Q-Tip.
I know, but I played for somebody. I played for East Lake then.
But what I'm saying is
Glenn came and got me from another team, bro.
He got me from another team too.
I ain't still in players. Glenn Swafford still in players.
Yeah, I was the best player that like kind of out toward East Lake All Park area.
I was the best player at Lakeside.
Hey, we need to see you, Glenn Swafford.
That's what I'm telling you. So get what?
He used to come to my baseball games, bro. When we used to play we used to play out in Cedar Hill, and that's when Glenn used to show up at our game. Man, I want you to come play for me. I'm like, shit. You know who my granddad is? He was like, yeah, I know Mr. Dodds. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna go play some baseball.
If we was playing 11 and 12, and you older than me, nigga, I was 10 years old. That's what I'm trying to tell you, fool.
No, we didn't play Little League together. We played middle school.
Nigga, we played on Coach Glenn team. We used to ride. He used to drop you off when he dropped me off, fool. What you talking about?
You were still in middle school. I was going to high school.
Nigga, in Little League, fool.
In Little League, I was going to the 9th when I played for Glenn. And you was on the team with us.
Fool.
You was in the 8th. I was going to the 9th.
That's what I'm saying. What you talking about?
You wasn't 10 years old in the 8th grade.
No, nigga. I was, nigga.
I didn't play Little League at Lakeside. I played Little League at East Lake.
No, you played for us.
I played for the All-Star team when Glenn put the All-Star team together at the end of the seasons. That's when I used to see y'all.
We was 13, 14.
No, when we was I'm talking about middle school too, bro. Like at the end of the All-Star season.
He got old, bro. He don't remember. He ain't even saying
Y'all need super
older than me.
No, listen.
We just played on the same
We
team.
played a lot of baseball because we didn't play on the same. You know, you play in your regular league.
When you niggas drink all that alcohol.
No, Glenn was the nigga who put super teams together, bro, in baseball, bro.
So we didn't play on Glenn team together.
Yeah, we played on Glenn team together. That was after the regular seasons, though.
But that wasn't school ball, though.
No, that wasn't school ball. We played middle school too. We played for Mr. Isbell.
Glenn was before middle school.
Yeah, that was when I was in the 7th grade. You was in 6th grade.
Okay, so what? How old is you in the 6th grade? I was 10 in the 6th grade. I was
like 11. I don't turn. I didn't. My birthday next year. So
my birthday June 25th. I turned.
See, you finna have a birthday, nigga.
I'm saying I turned 11 in June. School over with in June. I was 10.
You finna be 43, nigga.
I'm not finna be no 43.
I mean, 42. You old, nigga. You my age.
I'm finna be 41.
Man, ain't no way in hell you finna be no 41.
Nigga, I'm 43. Ain't no way, nigga. I'm 43.
84.
Man, this nigga lying, man.
Bro, I just turned 43. I know you younger than me. Like, you gotta be at least cause we was on the same team together.
What year was you born in?
82.
I was born in 84.
He lying, man.
Man, you want no 84, man.
I was born in nigga. I got my birth certificate. I was born in
Go get it. He lying. He lying.
Do I gotta go get it?
Yes.
You want me to go get it?
Yes.
Watch this.
He lying. Now look, public record. He just said 84. Remember that, cause he'll try to say, "Man, I said something else." He said
all I know is we played baseball together for Coach Glenn a couple summers, bro.
So listen.
But that was after the season,
you said you was 11, right?
Nah, we probably older than that.
Nah, in the 7th grade. He said you was in the 7th, he was in the 6th.
Yeah, we was in middle school then, because back when I was in 6th grade, middle school 6th graders couldn't play sports. You still had to play for the rec center. That's how I played with Coach. That's how I played with Coach Glenn when I was in 6th grade. Because you couldn't play for the school. I went to Alton Park in the 6th grade, so you couldn't play. You couldn't play in the 6th grade.
What he talking about y'all playing for Coach Glenn.
Yeah, that was the next year when I got to Tyner. We played summer baseball, but we didn't go to the World Series that year. That was the next year. When I was in the 8th grade going to the 9th grade. We had an awesome ass team, bro. We had so many niggas from Chattanooga that played baseball.
Too old. Y'all was playing.
No, we wasn't. We was the right age. Only person that probably wasn't old enough was probably Josh. This dude named Josh. He was young. He was underage, but he was big and he could hit home runs.
Now he
Man, Glenn used to just put super teams together, bro.
Let me see this.
Yeah.
Let me see this.
Hold on.
He didn't do here, man. I need to see it. Man, nobody could see that.
Hold on.
Put your public documents up, man.
1983.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see the date. 1983.
It's all good. I know I ain't older than him, bro. Like that.
You want me to show you where it's at? You want me to show you?
That's the beauty about being
83. I see it.
That's the beauty about remembering them old days, bro. When we had some fun back then, bro. We was
right there.
First of all, I ain't finna show my birth certificate on this motherfucking thing.
You ain't got
this
to.
Motherfucker say 1984.
83. I saw it. He ain't gotta show it. I saw it. He ain't got to show it.
It's all good.
Yeah, 83.
June 25th, 1984.
83. I saw it.
1984.
83.
It's right here.
It's right there. 83.
Okay, they lying. Look.
His 83.
What did it say?
83.
1984.
3.
Man, y'all niggas tripping.
It's that red. It's that Visine he put in his
old, man. Y'all niggas old.
That nigga be driving on the road too much.
He put that Visine in his ass.
That nigga got a trucker's memory, bro.
He put that Visine in his ass. Somebody was born in 84.
Trying to make
that nigga got truck driving memory, bro.
That's it.
Trying to make me old like y'all. Y'all niggas ain't.
Nigga, we ain't old. We not. Who said we was old?
Nigga, you
I ain't old. I love my age. I love when I was born. I'm blessed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm blessed that I came up in the era that I came up in, bro. So we the last of the real motherfuckers, bro. So
you ain't lying.
Yeah, I'm cool with being age.
I'm cool with looking at the other motherfucking young folks acting fool.
But y'all both older than me though.
I'm not older than you like that.
This is
the award. Awards. I got you by some months.
Y'all older than me, ain't you?
I got you by some
months. Yeah, I'm older than you. I know I'm older than you.
Yes.
I'm younger than y'all.
But I like the wisdom that I've grown over the years. So I try and spread it. That's why I be with the True Soldier shit. You know, get yourselves, man, chewed up, man. We just try and win a little money.
Well, know this wisdom.
Help y'all out.
The Jacksonville Jaguars, you will be dead before they win a championship.
That's possibly
word.
And that's more than likely true.
And Lamar Jackson won't never win.
And guess who still wouldn't have won a Super Bowl by the end? Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, he gonna die before then. Dallas
Cowboys still won't have one.
So before we get out of here, man, hit them with your last words, True Soldier.
Man, the last words is, man, y'all just stay true to the word. Y'all go ahead and do this research, man. Stop watching this TV too. It's a scam, just like all the sports leagues. You know, if you watch too much TV, bro, you fall into the narratives. Don't fall into the narratives. Make your own reality, man. Look at the world like how it really is, bro. It's a lot of fakes, a lot of phony people out here, bro. You know, I never address some of them people who they are. You kind of know who I'm saying, Mo, but it's all good. Hey, keep it real. Just take care of your family. And man, if you're smart right now, move your money around in these like get out of crypto, get out of that shit. Put your money back in the stock market, bro, and just let it ride. That's all I can tell y'all.
The true soldier with that.
But I got y'all some free picks. I'll start stopping through and getting y'all some free picks, bro. Like we hit at least once or twice a week, maybe 3 times a week if we were feeling good. Because I don't play all the bets. That's the name of the game when it comes to betting. I should reiterate that. Do not bet your bankroll. Don't bet your bankroll. Never bet your bankroll. That's what the purpose of a bankroll is for anyway, is to make more money. So take little bits and pieces of that shit and take a risk on an underdog here and there. And you'll find yourself winning. You'll come up. Slowly but surely. I bet you won't never have to ask nobody for no gas money.
That's nigga. Nigga, let me know when you're done, nigga.
I'm done. Shit, I mean, I told you Pacers tonight. Shit, that was a free one.
It ain't over with yet. It ain't over.
That shit done, fam.
With that being said, man, this your boy, Poonie, Moonie,
RMJR.
and this is
The War of Words. We gone, man.
And we out of here, man. Y'all do y'all motherfucking
That's
thing.
proof Tina talk too much. We gone.
You better than y'all.
You better than Howard, nigga.
Y'all beneath us, man.
Tell him one last time. Tell him True Soldier before we get out of here.
We the real maroon and gold.
That's false. That bogus. Y'all copied off us. Y'all wasn't in existence when we came. Remember that.
Nigga, the white folks been here for Howard.
Tina just as old as Howard.
What you talking about? What you talking about?
Y'all
nigga, we name a school that niggas went and took over from white folks.
Right.
Nigga, we went and took that shit over. They ain't never won shit though.
They won.
Yeah, exactly.
We won 2.
They got 3.
No, we won 2 in football and 1 in basketball.
Y'all ain't got down in no basketball.
Words.
Y'all ain't got down in no basketball.